Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! I fixed everything. I think I fixed most everything without any jank. So hi. Hello. Hi everyone. I found my camera. Oh, I'm so brave. I am the bravest. I found my camera. Found it. I found it. I have this little thing going on. I'm a real VTuber now, Mom. I got my first PowerPoint going. So yeah. We got a slideshow. I actually like had no idea how I was gonna show like, cause you know the PC. I can't. The PC is wide. The PC screen wide. The phone screen tall. So like you'll see. All of it is I forget to flip. So a lot of my photos are like not PC size, so I just like threw them into a PowerPoint. And I got this like sweet little this sweet art I got here of me with my insect glaive, which is like super fucking exciting. I will link the artist who did that in my Blue Sky and stuff because they were very cool, very sweet. I got my little my buggy. I got my buggy on my arm. So yeah. Speaking of Monster Hunter, so some of you may know, including and especially maybe Mofubot, who was like there with me. I was on vacation for a little while. I went down to Earth. There's something called the World Expo, which I think is probably like the next evolution of the World's Fair, and that was in Osaka. So and they were doing a Monster Hunter thing there, so I wanted to go see it. And I was like, well, okay, so Self, you had like all your diner vacation saved up from all the time you couldn't go to Earth when there was a pandemic raging. That was like, and shutting stuff down. I mean, there's still a pandemic raging. Don't tell everyone, but yeah. Anyway, so I had a bunch of vacation saved up, and like I went on vacation with Tocco Mama recently, but like, vacation with family is not usually like terribly relaxing. Like it's fun. It's usually very nice. But when you are the only cat around helping your family because you're the only one who speaks Earth words, yeah, it's not super relaxing. So oh, maybe I should like get some music going. I don't know, some sort of like legally distinct and allowable something. Just get something like fucking along in the background, just so I don't feel like I'm yapping into nothing. Ver Mama overschedules forever, deeply unrelaxing. Oh mood. My Tocco Mama is like severely she probably has some manner of ADHD and is also like severely. Whoa, Diddy Raid! Hi! Oh my goodness! Thank you for the raid! Thank you, Raiders! I touched grass! I'm very excited. Why is the music not working? Ah, there you go. Alright. Yay! Oh my god! Thank you for the raid! Oh my god, there are so many of you. Oh, I love you guys. Hold on, wait. There's a fun thing I can do in this program. There's a fun thing. Watch this. Check this out. Oh shit. No, that's not it. Ugh. What is it? I just had it working. Where's my magic? Confetti! Yay! Thank you for the raid! I love you! So yeah. Hello! Hi, everyone! Yeah, Tocco Mama is like deeply unrelaxing as a human being and has some probably manner of ADHD. She's very lovely, but she has like no impulse control, and she just will like try to do things or touch things or take things that she shouldn't, and it feels like hurting like a 5-year-old, except they make more money than you and could like just leave you. So yeah, I went on vacation with Mofubot, and let's see. Oh, here's the first one. This is very fun. Just because I like eating food, I like food. So we flew into Tokyo and then immediately decided to go to Kyoto, which, for those of you who do not know, it's like you get to Tokyo, and then there is a 3-hour train ride, and then to get to the spot we were staying at in Kyoto was like another like 30-minute train ride. Wow! Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the resub. Yay. Hold on, I'm gonna abuse my on-screen. Yay, confetti! Thank you! Along with like Figaro meowing. Yeah, we hustled. I'm usually like, I gotta be like in a place for at least like 24 to 48 hours before I travel again, but no, not this time. We just like jumped on the train. We're like, okay, go. And so on the way, well, I bought Cheez-Its. This was a very big bag of Cheez-Its. It lasted me forever. And then we got this like big fluffy egg sando. Fucking delicious. And then I didn't buy this box, but I saw it in passing because if you've never been like on a bullet train in Japan, there is something called Eki-ben, which is short for Eki Station Bento, which is like a bento box. So they like, you get into the bullet train like lobby platform area, and there's like a ton of suddenly really fancy like lunch stalls, and they'll sell like these fancy types of like bento boxes that you're supposed to eat on the train. And so this one was like Osaka themed. And so they have like all these things that I guess are associated with Osaka. So they have like, what is that? That was like, they have they have takoyaki in there. They have kushikatsu, mitarashi daifuku, shumai, lotus root. Hello! Oh my goodness, hello! Bestie Dipsy Doodle. You're just a dead. Wah! Enjoy your steak. It is so tasty. Yeah. That sounds good as fuck. It is so fun. You just like get to the station a little early. You run around and look at all the delicious things they have. You can buy, like, sometimes if you're in a bigger station, like what was it? Shinagawa in Tokyo, or like Shin Osaka or Kyoto, they'll have like legit ass gift shops serving like regional food and like regional beer and stuff. Super good. So yeah, I was able to get like this delicious fluffy egg sando, and I had like a beer. I don't know why when I move my mouse in the wrong direction, it like jiggles my full screen, but whatever. Thanks for nothing. Thanks for nothing. I think this is Canva. Drinky! Yeah! There was, I see a lot of, like, special, like, Kyoto, like, yuzu beer. That was a favorite. Kyoto whiskey. Oh, I'll have to, I think I forgot to add my favorite Kyoto whiskey place. I will have to pull that up, like, on Tabe-Log manually later. But yeah, we booked it because, we went to this super fucking fancy hotel. Like, it has an onsen on the property. And then check this out. Hold on. Check this video out. This is what was on our balcony.
Alright, I tried to make this video last night, but the audio didn't save. So anyway, this is the shower in our hotel. And then through this door is, as you can see, a private onsen on this balcony looking out over Lake Biwa, which is in Otsu, Japan. A little bit north of Kyoto. So yeah.
I miss
such a
it.
huge baller. I want to climb in this immediately.
Yeah, I super fucking miss it already. Like, it is so satisfying to have like a very crisp drink at like late at night or early in the morning. You just like crawl into this giant soup pot thing, because that's basically, oh come on, is it not? I can't click down there. But anyway, yeah, you get into this giant fucking soup pot. You go stew yourself for as long as you want. It is fucking amazing. That lake out there, what the fuck? God damn it. It's called Lake Biwa. Apparently it is because it is in the shape of a Japanese instrument called a biwa, which is like a kind of like a little lute or a guitar or something. I forget how many strings it has. But yeah, it's like Japan's biggest, oldest lake. And they just have a bunch of hotels and like onsen out there, and it is fantastic. And yeah. That's why we booked it like hardcore out of Tokyo the moment we landed. And they had like a free fucking breakfast buffet. And usually like when I stay at hotels in other places on Earth, I'm always like, well, I don't know. It's usually just like toast and yogurt or like bagels maybe. And if I'm not in the mood for that, I'm just gonna skip it. I'd rather like pay money, because it's if I'm on vacation, I'm gonna have something nice I want to eat instead of like free hotel breakfast. But this free hotel breakfast fucking slapped. They had like a smoothie machine maybe, but it served frozen sweet red bean soup. And that's what this little, oh Jesus Christ, what is that doing? Okay, sorry. So that's what this little cup is, with the little white mochi on top. So you could like put your little like mochi balls on top with your frozen sweet red bean soup. There's a what do I have there? I went back for like 2 or 3 trays. It's so good. They had croissants and tamagoyaki, and that's roast duck down there on the salad. There's dragon fruit, and the yellow cup on the plate is egg pudding. They also had a grill at every table, and you could like pick different types of like raw fish or tofu and just slap it on the grill and grill it in front of like yourself. So that was pretty fucking fantastic. It was like the best hotel breakfast I've had. I think when I was trying to get that dragon fruit, some other dude was like in front of me in line and like looking at the last pieces of dragon fruit, and I was ready to like grab another tray and smack him over the head. So he did not take that dragon fruit from me. And then also the dragon fruit was immediately in front of the red bean soup. So I would have been very upset if I could not get my red bean, because I had been deported for assaulting a man. God, I want to eat. Isn't it great? Isn't it like so exciting when like you can eat for leisure and enjoyment instead of just having to fucking stay alive? Like, there is a very big I'm a lives to or a eats to live sort of guy usually. Like, food is not usually top of mind in my day-to-day, but then when I'm on vacation, I want to eat everything, because being shipped back to the moon for dragon fruit assault would be understandable though. There's been a lot of reasons that I and or my family have thought I would get shipped back to the moon, and yeah, dragon fruit assault is very high up there. I also have a crazy aunt who once wanted me to be an investigative reporter on Earth, specifically in Asia, and she wanted me to like break into places, keep committing human rights abuses or like animal rights abuses, and like take photos, but then also probably get deported. And I'm like, I'm glad that she had that level of faith in like my bravery and brains and physical capability, but I am just a waiter. So I did not end up taking that path, but I'm very flattered she thought I could. But yeah, she wanted me to get deported from everywhere on Earth. Why cat stealth? Like, I would have, if I knew I could, I would happily like live cat stealth solid snake life. I would just like scoot around under boxes and take pictures of like corrupt business people and politicians, but I do not think I have that level. Like, I have the, I would like to think I have the moral certitude to be like, I can do this, but I do not have the physical or the mental fortitude. I am just not smart enough to be sneaky. I'm crying imagining you grabbed by the scruff by the buzz. Yeah, it's like that if you've ever seen that picture of like a guy hauling a Shiba Inu out of a train station, and the Shiba Inu's like waving its legs. It's like Hanashite, and the caption over that would be me. I would be like caught in about 10 seconds, and I would become flailing Shiba Inu Tocco, or like Shiba Inu pulling against the leash Tocco. Just kind of charming and endearing, but utterly ineffectual. Yeah, families. I did not get deported for dragon fruit. I had all the dragon fruit I could want, which is great. And then like we went and touched grass because the next day we were kind of fucking wiped. So we just like, you know, wandered around, and we found this fucking giant ass the store there. The sign reads Bass Catch and Anglers, Lures, Fishing Equipment, and it was like the Walmart of bass fishing. Like, where is this? Here's just like a pan I took around the store. Fishing Suritomo. There was so much fishing stuff. The photos, those posters in the big windows you see out front, they were just like dudes who had shopped at their stores, or like staff members who had caught big fish, and they're like standing there doing like the I'm holding my big fish thing. It was very cool. Like, maybe this is just me, but one of the things I like doing when I'm in a new place is just like wandering into stores I've never seen before, or just like going into a store that looks like, I don't know, very local or whatever. It doesn't even have to be special. I've been into like random hardware stores. I just wander into random hardware stores and shit, and it's just fun seeing what's there and what it's like. So we found this fucking giant ass IKEA of a oh, I'm gonna show my cursor because that's helpful for pointing, I guess. Yeah, we found this giant ass IKEA place of a fishing store, and it was cool as hell. But hardware stores also rule. Yes! Oh my goodness. So my two favorite things to look at in a hardware store are like the power tools. So like I really like looking at rotary tools. I like looking at soldering irons. And I also like looking at the glues, like the very heavy duty construction glue. I like seeing what they have there. I don't know why. It's just incredibly entertaining and satisfying, and I'm like, oh wow, if I ever really needed to repair glue that would be on the underside of a boat, this is where I would go. Now I know. Bass Catch, right? Bass Catch fucking ruled. we were like reliving the glory days of being itty bitty and going fishing. I like handles and light fixtures. Ooh, handles. Yeah, handles are fun. Like the ones you can put on like doors or on like, I don't know, dressers and shit. That's always fun. Oh, damn. Huh. I forgot I was still like on vibes-based ads, so I have pre-roll on, but I don't know. People can fucking live with it. They can pre-roll my ass. I don't care. They get so weird sometimes. It's funny because sometimes I'll try to look for a sort of handle something, like just a regular ass doorknob, and I'm like, oh man, I can't find like a silver doorknob that's the right size. But then they get really fucking specific, and you're sitting there like, why can I can't get like a regular ass doorknob, but I can get like this Baroque ass shit or something that's like, I don't know, shaped like a clock cog in shiny gold for no reason, for absolutely no fucking reason. Do you want a faux crystal knob that looks painful to turn? Yeah, like those. Ugh. Yeah, tactilely, the fake crystal doesn't look comfortable. But yeah, we this is Lake Biwa. We saw a cat. Like I was taking this photo, and I saw an earth cat under a car, and we got excited and we went and bought churu in case we met it again or any of its homies, but then we didn't, which was kind of a bummer. But like, I understand. I would not want to see Alien Self either again. But we did try. We also saw so this hotel in this bottom photo. Well, this is this building over here. It's a hotel. And from our room, we could like kind of look out across that little inlet and shit and see like people going in and out of the hotel. And at one point we looked across the way and we saw like literally probably around 500 middle schoolers or high schoolers just like swarming out of the hotel like ants. And they kind of came around the path and it wrapped around and the path then went up in front of our hotel, and they were all wearing like, it looked like they were wearing like their sweats, like they were on a track team or something. But there were literally hundreds of them. I started like counting because I could not believe how many fucking children were coming out of this hotel, and they just kind of like went around the path and then they like jogged a little and then they went back. I guess I think they just like went back to the hotel. Like they were let out for enrichment and then they were put back into their crates or something. There were so many of them. I literally like, it was like watching people leaving like a stadium or something, but they were all children. And a few of them definitely saw us watching them, and they were like waving up at us because, you know, that's what kids do, and good for them, quite honestly. So yeah, that was the story. We also we found this super like hole in the wall bar that was very good. Apparently they were licensed to prepare fugu. The menus were handwritten, so I had to read everything. They gave us free sea snails as appetizers. Everything was very, very good, but it was really the most hole-in-the-wall place I have ever eaten at. And as a man who loves, like, just wandering into places, it was like, whoa, this is so tiny. I could not read some things because it was handwritten, not because I'm like illiterate, but because like I'm not used to reading like handwriting. I'm used to reading like things that are typed. So yeah, that was our day. Just, you know, touching grass, seeing hordes of high schoolers, you know, eating snails. Typed characters are so much easier. When people start handwriting shit, I'm like, I don't know. So when like those text recognition tools where you like point your camera at something and it like recognizes it, can pick up my writing in like any language, I'm always very impressed. I'm very impressed with myself. I'm like, I did it! I have 5th grade level functionality in being a person. I'm very proud of myself. Let's see, what else do we... yeah! So, day after that, something, we went to one of my favorite places in the world. It's a mountain on the outskirts of Kyoto called Arashiyama. There's a lot of famous temples there. There's monkeys. They live on the mountain. There's a monkey park. Sometimes they go into the town. They're the same type of monkeys, like if you've ever seen those nature videos of monkeys, like, that'll sit in hot springs. Yeah, the monkeys. Yeah, they're those monkeys, but in Kyoto, they don't have hot springs. They just have yelling at you and violence. But yeah, there are monkeys there. But the thing I like to do, instead of like being cultural and seeing monkeys or old Buddhist art, I go and walk around and I eat food. I want to be a hot spring monkey. Oh my god, yeah. I want like absolute free access to hot springs all the time. Oh yeah, there was a full ass DeLorean. Yeah. We had like just gotten that ice cream cone and that beer, and we were walking back across this bridge, which is called the Togetsukyo, and there was just a fucking DeLorean like parked on the side of the road, and we were like, what the hell? Because when we had been that direction before, the DeLorean was not there. So when we were walking back over, there was just suddenly a whole ass DeLorean. I'm sitting there with my beer, like, I'm not that drunk. Like, I've had a couple, but like everyone else is definitely seeing this DeLorean. And I forget, there were some dudes who were like also there looking at the DeLorean. I don't know if they were related to whoever had the DeLorean there. But yeah, someone just like pulled it up and left it there for a while. They just, there to vibe for however long they felt like being on the side of a river in Kyoto. And then I guess eventually they probably drove it away. I mean, it must have gone somewhere, because it wasn't there. It was moving. It wasn't there when we went by the first time. We went by the second time. There's a whole ass DeLorean, and I almost forgot about that because I realized I did not have photos of that, which is honestly a vast oversight on my part. Because when you see a fucking DeLorean, you're like, holy shit. But that cookies and cream ice cream was really good, so I may have been a little distracted. And then also, for whatever reason, the K-rails that were blocking off some parts of the riverbank were Hello Kitty. So I took a photo of that. There was no explanation as to why they were my hands were full of beer. Yeah! That was a really good... The beer I'm holding in that photo is Kyoto Craft Yuzu. So it was like a yuzu flavored ale. It was very delicious. I think I had two. So my hands were very full of beer. And my thoughts were also probably very full of beer. Also, construction equipment. There's this, the river here, right? It's very pretty, very scenic. You see, photos. If you, like, Google Kyoto Arashiyama, you'd probably see very scenic, beautiful photos of people, like, riding boats in this beautiful river. But the day we were there, there were, like, amphibious bulldozers and, like, the shovel, the backhoes, the shovelly guys. I felt like, one of those, like, guys who has, like, train autism when I saw this and was like, I need to sit here for, like, an hour and watch these construction vehicles roll around in the river. Yeah, they were like amphibious. They were like in and out of the water. They were like scooping dirt out from the bottom of the riverbank and like putting it somewhere else. They're probably like, I don't know, making sure that the river is at the right, I don't know, depth or whatever. I don't know what they were doing. They were scooping dirt. And then every once in a while, like a bulldozer would come by and like push some of that dirt somewhere else. And I had my delicious craft beer. And I was just hanging out, watching, absolutely transfixed, watching these construction vehicles roll around in the river. Like, I could not have been happier. I very much had like a tiny boy moment of like, I need to watch these cool dump trucks do cool dump truck things. It was super cool as hell. Oh, it was so rad. To be in front of a river watching amphibious construction vehicles while I drink delicious beer. Also, I had these dango. I made a slide on the shop that I go to get these dango. They're very good too. I have had them before, so they were my favorite. I have to have them every time, but they were definitely not as exciting as the construction vehicles that day. Or the Hello Kitty K-rails who were that were there. Like, I ran down to take that photo because I wanted to see if there was like, you know, some reason for Hello Kitty being there, because, you know, I don't think she'd be on a K-rail for just any reason. She's a busy cat. I respect her time. But yeah, she was just there. Hello Kitty was just there. It was rad. So yeah, if you ever have a chance, go to Arashiyama. You can ride like a tiny electric trolley up there if you want to. Very, very cool shit. There's beautiful temples. You can walk up a mountain and get screamed at by monkeys. I think you can still take a boat on the river. I've never done it because I'm a cat and I hate water. There's like huge forests of bamboo you can go walking through. That's great. If you've ever watched Kata no Kyokai, you'll understand why we call it Shiki's house, because it's Shiki's house. And yeah, I really love Arashiyama. If you ever get a chance, go there. Also, the term Tabe-Aruki is literally like eat and walk, which is usually not a thing you're supposed to do. Like, it's considered rude in Japan, but now it's kind of like a tourist thing in certain places. And Arashiyama is one of those places that's very big on Tabe-Aruki. Kata no Kyokai, not what I expected to hear today. Oh, my good sir. Oh, hold on. We're setting off confetti for Kata no Kyokai. Woohoo! I love Kata no Kyokai so much. I very recently watched, what was it, the 5th and 6th movies, because I love Tomoe. Yeah. It's Shiki's house. I love Tomoe. He is a I won't say it. I won't say it. I won't spoil it. But I love Tomoe. Yay! So yeah, that's Arashiyama, aka Shiki's house. It's delicious. You can buy a whole ass chilled cucumber that's just like been lightly pickled, and you can just like deep throat that down. So fucking delicious. Oh, it's so good. So good. Just an iced cucumber pulled straight out of a tub full of iced water. Yeah! Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh my god, I was kind of worried. So, slight digression, but part of the reason I worry about doing just chatting streams is because I worry that I won't have enough to talk about. But clearly, you know, I am a cat of words, and there's a lot to talk about. So I am glad that I am able to like have a fun chat and just hang out with people and make words about things. And I'm just now noticing that I still have Monster Hunter Wilds in my stream tags, which is, I suppose in this case, not a complete lie, but yeah, whoops. Left that there. Didn't mean to. Oh well. Let's see. Okay. Whoa, the yappening. That's what it is. It is the yappening. I also think I said this on Blue Sky, but your claws are cute. Thank you, you did, but I will always happily take more compliments on my claws. I did them myself. Because usually I do not have them on because of food service and roller derby. Like, I do not want to accidentally take someone's eye out on the track. But I had an opportunity to have cute claws, so I made cute claws. And it's so fun. Yeah. So the yap. I'm so glad I am capable of yap. I don't know why I worry about it. I just did mine today and desperately need to file them down. I mean, you might think you need to file them down, or you could just say, these are my weapons, and roll with it. I think it's fine until you start having trouble, like... No, I don't know. I mean, I have trouble opening cans sometimes. It's fine. Like, what you gonna do? I don't know. Do I need to open cans? No. I can find a knife or a pen or, you know, all sorts of stuff. Actually, speaking of Monster Hunter, the next day, we went to the World Expo, which is like the entire... I got you. Oh my god, yeah. Mofubot was very kind, and sometimes I would have trouble opening a can, and I'd be like, please help. I looked like the Kitten Mittens bit from Always Sunny. I was just like, I don't know what to do with my hands anymore. And then I would be saved by a generous person who has regular fingernails. I appreciate it very much. But yeah, we went to the World Expo, which is ostensibly the entire reason I got this harebrained idea to actually take time off for myself. It was held on a man-made island called Umeshima. Like, I guess probably exactly for this purpose. Like, they had a whole train station built there. The entire, whoa, god damn it, I gotta stop doing that. The entire, like, expo area was encircled by this big wooden circle, orb thing. It was, you know, in a circle. And so you would, like, walk underneath it, and you could look up. On the top, they had little gardens and stuff. That was pretty fucking cool. They had something called Myaku, who was like the mascot of World Expo. I rolled a gacha to get like a little Myaku. Cause it was like, oh, pay like 1,200 yen. You can either get like a little Myaku, or you can win like bigger prizes and get a bigger Myaku. And I got this big ass fucking asshole that, you know, just kind of vogued on the table every time we stopped to sit down or eat something. So that was great. That was a lot of fun. We suddenly gained a new party member who was much larger than expected. I love him. Right, he is such a funky little dude. I don't know what he's supposed to be. He kind of looks like several cells undergoing mitosis all at once. You see his little red eyeball dots. He's got one on his butt like it's a tail. Very great little dude. Big fan. Myaku is friend-shaped. And here he is making a guest appearance on a display they had at the Thailand pavilion. And then if you also look over here, there is a guest appearance from Mudang, which made me very happy. There were a lot of cats. There's one over here. There's one over here. They had a Siamese cat sculpture that I neglected to include a photo of, but the Siamese cat sculpture was also really great. Yeah, super cool. They had a bunch of different pavilions for like different countries. So there was like, you know, China, USA, Thailand. We went to Thailand. There was Switzerland. Was it Switzerland? Whatever, wherever. Sweden. I was about to yell wherever IKEA came from. And then my brain went IKEA Swedish meatballs. And then I remembered that IKEA's from Sweden. So yeah, we went to the Sweden pavilion. They had this cool thing where you would like make a wish into a little microphone. And after you're done making your wish, it launches like a little bubble out across the pavilion. And it does like cool, pretty things, bubble things. It shines in the light and does all this like, wait, can I think I can summon bubbles. Bubbles! Yeah! Yeah, it does fun bubble stuff. And then, I don't know. It was cool. It was very Swedish. Everything was very clean and compartmentalized. They also had the most insidious push button for surprise. Because this button in all the toilets instructed you to experience Japanese toilet culture. Wash to clean. Press this button. Does not exactly clarify that pushing that button summons the bidet that's gonna like shoot water up your ass. So, you know, I knew better. I sure hope other people knew better. I'm sure there's a TikTok out there of someone getting like, well, shooting your butt in the image. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. It was like, I was sitting in there looking at the sign and I'm like, do they know? And I mean, that is a pretty self-explanatory image, but maybe I have trauma because I don't know if I've ever told the story on stream, but I have been surprise attacked by a bidet when I was a kitten. When I was a little guy, I had a friend who was like, Tocco, come over and hang out at my house after school, and I'm like, okay. And then I get there and their parents are like, well, we have to go to this like rich friend's place for dinner, and you can come, I guess. So I got taken along to this rich person's house, and I'm just kind of like hanging out, like doing my catboy thing, like I don't know. And we're kind of put in this room that had an attached bathroom. And the attached bathroom had a bidet, but it was one of the ones that was kind of like separate from the toilet, and it looked like a tiny sink. And because I am a tiny cat boy at this time, I think, oh, it is a very small sink just for me. And I lean over and I turn it on, and the bidet shoots water straight into my fucking face. And I don't know what happened. I just feel assaulted. So every time when I saw that surprise wash to clean sign, I went, someone got attacked by this bidet. Someone got attacked by this bidet the way I was attacked by a bidet as a kitten. And that is my story about getting assaulted by a bidet because it was masquerading as a very small person's sink. It was very rude of it. God Christ. Oh, it was so awful. I felt, because like, I hope for you that many, many people were attacked. I hope people were attacked. God. I want that retribution. I want that knowledge that I am not alone. It's maybe a little evil of me, but I was wet for so long that night. It was fucking miserable because it got me real damn good. Let's see what else do we got here. Yeah. So. The whole reason we went was this thing called Monster Hunter Bridge. It was like this VR like display installation thingy. It was a VR thingy that was Monster Hunter. And so of course I wanted to go. They had these cute little guys out in front like pointing the way to Monster Hunter Bridge. You had to like enter a raffle to get a spot in line to do this. So I just like used all my raffle slots for World Expo to get Monster Hunter Bridge. It made me very happy. I have no regrets. So you walk up and you see these little guys, like these little dudes, right? Very handsome, very dashing, very helpful. And then you start walking towards the theater, and you see like their little kitty cat footprints, and eventually you start seeing like other monster footprints. I originally had this set to the opening like orchestra noises from 2001: A Space Odyssey, but I was informed by Twitch that I was not allowed to use like even 5 seconds of that, which made me very sad. But you know, I tried. Hashtag you tried. So just imagine the iconic drum and horns from 2001: A Space Odyssey as I come up on like these Rathalos footprints. I love them, right? I love them so much. They are so friendly. They're so good. We were not allowed to take like literally anything but the clothes on our backs into the VR arena. Like I was even wearing rings, and they're like, is there a chance those rings will come off? And I was like, I don't know, maybe. And they're like, you should maybe take the rings off. So I took my rings off. I stored it in like a little locker. They gave you these like little, they had different language settings, and they had like, do you want subtitles? Do you need different like language or accessibility accommodations? So you could ask for like different lanyard pictures, but I just give me the regular one. And so they shuffle you inside, and there's a very cute little like instructional video with a palico like telling you, you know, don't swing your arms around, don't get too close to the thing, don't whatever. So that was very, very cute. Put your little headset on, and you get to like run around into this field with a palico, and you can like do a little like gesture and like be like, come here, and the palico will like come over and let you pet them, which was the most wonderful thing I've ever experienced in my life. And you can run around, and there was like a vigor wasp, so you could go up to the vigor wasp and like pop it, and then eventually a Rathalos shows up, and you can like do little like a rock throwing attack to drive off the Rathalos. And then if you look really close up here, there you can also see like Rajang and Lagiacrus. So you also run into Rajang and Lagiacrus, and you like fisticuffs with them, and it's really fucking cool. And then they have this really neat like ending, I don't know, montage question mark of like a bunch of monsters just like running in circles around you. So you get like the Leviathan class monsters like Lag and Royal Ludroth and Duratodos and stuff, and they're like all swimming around. And then eventually you see stuff like the ones that fly. So there's like Rathalos and Rathian, and probably like oh, there was Velkhana. We saw Velkhana. That was very cool. There was a Valstrax. I'm like suddenly become like Monster Hunter list ASMR. But yeah, they did this really, really neat sequence of like all these monsters like going in circles around you, and there's really cool music, and the palico with you being fucking adorable. Like, it was a lot of fun. It was absolutely fucking great and worth it. And also just seeing the little guys. Look at them. They're little guys. I fucking love them. And I also, I bought this, like, Rathalos Myaku Myaku, because he is double friend shaped. So that was, I was sobbing. It was really pretty. It was so pretty. They're, if you've played Monster Hunter Wilds and you've heard like one of the concerts from the diva in the Gathering Hub, the music they used was like one of her songs, I think. And it was just so pretty. And I kept getting excited because I kept seeing monsters I liked. Like, I wasn't expecting to see Valstrax. So Valstrax was there, Zinogre was there. I think there was Gammoth. I probably made some noises. There was Gammoth. I was upset Rajang was there because I'm scared of monkeys, but it's fine. So yeah. It was a lot of it. It was great. It was really pretty. It was really well done. Had a lot of fun. Super fucking worth it. I fucking love Monster Hunter, guys. I don't know if you know this about me. I may or may not mention it very often, but I fucking love Monster Hunter. And honestly, if I could go back, I would. Be like, yeah, give me the dollars. I will drink. What was that? I think that was a lemon sour. I will drink lemon sours and play with Rathalos. Had no idea. Yeah, shocking, right? Absolutely. Like, do I have a fun mic drop? I love Monster Hunter. Mic drop. I fucking love Monster Hunter, guys. Shocking, right? Oh, they also had like a bunch of fun little like installations just kind of around. Because to get into the bigger pavilions, a lot of them you needed an advance ticket, and I used all mine trying to get the Monster Hunter one. But they had like a bunch of cool stuff. Like they had this I don't know, it's kind of like a little like bowl amphitheater sort of area, and there was like giant cloud machines in it. So I took Rathalos in there, and like very, very cool, very easy to get lost, but like super fucking neat to just like walk through. So there's a little guy, there he goes. Eventually, yeah, the cloud makers go off, and like it gets difficult to see like right in front of you, as you will soon see with Rathalos just kind of slowly disappearing. There he goes. That was fun. It was literally just I got lost for like 10 minutes. Yeah, I think Mofubot was lost, and I was just like running around in circles inside the cloud like a complete fucking dumbass. Like, it's wet. I can't see things in front of me. What's going on? Oh, I'm gonna take a video. Oh, I'm gonna take a video with my Rathalos. Like, I was like a child off a child leash. And I think eventually, like, it was actually pretty hard to find people after if you walked in there and then like did not stick close, cause eventually I had to like leave the cloud, much to my despair, and like start walking laps to try to find Mofubot, which is fine. It's fine. I left the cloud. It was my choice. They also had this this kitty robot. I think he sprays mist. I don't know if you can like quite hear what he's saying, but he's like, "Please have fun, yeah. Welcome, yeah." So he rolled around and he sprayed some mist, I think. I tried to make contact.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah? Okay, well, you're so cute.
Like, I was kind of expecting, if I nya'd hard enough at it, it would do something. Or, like, respond, but it just kind of stood there and stared at me. Which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's still cute. Actually, you know, let me see. This one I'm gonna pull up my whole ass new tab for this and see if I can get a picture of it, because it was very wild. They had something there called like the human washing machine, and I think it's just like you sit in it and you get cleaned? Question mark? Let me see if I can find a video of this thing. Like, I completely understand that there's very real use cases for, like, a person washer. Like, if you have severe mobility issues, I can see this being very useful. You know, people who will obviously want to be clean because of, you know, if you are very, very incapacitated, I can see that it would be nice for, like, caregivers. But also, like, it was kind of a thing. Yeah, it was a bathtub robot. Is that on the screen? I'm gonna pause the music here. And then, okay, hold on. I have to do a. Da-da-da, there we go. Japan's human washing machine.
In a country known for its groundbreaking technology, Japan has yet again redefined luxury and hygiene.
I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if it's as much luxury as it is probably accessibility.
This is the human washing machine by
But, like,
Science Co.
Yeah.
A pod-like device that turns your daily bath into a sci-fi experience. So how does it work?
Disclaimer, I
It starts
did not
with
watch this in
ultrasonic
advance, so I
waves
don't
to
know if,
loosen dirt, followed by water jets for a
if
full
it gets
body
like
cleanse.
weird or
And
ableist
the
or
best
anything, and I
part?
apologize if it
A
does.
cloud
But like,
of nanobubbles that hydrates and rejuvenate your skin.
yeah.
This
Human washing
invention
machine.
isn't just about
And of course,
luxury.
there's a pretty lady in it.
It's eco-friendly too. Using only 10 liters of water per session, that's less than half of your regular shower. The human washing machine is currently being tested in wellness centers across Japan. But developers say it could be in homes worldwide by 2030.
Oh, come on, that's just Photoshop,
Who
bro.
wouldn't
Show
want
us the
to
real
swap a boring
function.
old shower for this futuristic spa treatment?
Come on, bro.
This isn't Science Co's firstly. Remember their AI healthcare robot that helps the elderly? Or the robotic exoskeleton that helps with mobility?
Yeah, see, this is the use case I get.
The human washing machine is yet another step in their journey of blending technology with daily life.
I think it would be great if someone, like, for
From
wheelchair
ancient
users,
onsen baths
mobility.
to cutting-edge technology, Japan proves that bathing is an art.
Obviously, you know, you need space. But yeah, apparently they had that. We saw that. It was a thing, you know. Whoopsies. There's my entire ass, There we go. Okay. I would love to go in the... I honestly would super love to go in the Wiggler. Like, if I could get washing machine wiggled, I would not say no. I'd be like, roll me in, chap. Pip, pip. I want to be the most wiggled, clean cat. I think that would be fucking fantastic. Just, you know, rattle me around, put me on spin cycle. I'll float out as like a little fluffy like mote of fluff, like on Tom and Jerry. That'd be great. Yeah, no longer putting my shoulders out of the socket trying to take a shower. Exactly. Like it looks super fucking great for like disability and mobility needs. Holy hell yeah. Just sit down, relax. It'd be super rad if you could have like a TV in there or something so you could like fucking Coco Melon yourself to whatever you're watching. You can fucking watch my stream about getting lost in a cloud with a stuffed Rathalos while you're getting clean. I mean, I guess you could do that right now. But with this technology, it makes it even easier. And this is the day that I also learned the word for washing machine. I I speak Japanese decently enough, but I've never really had a use case for knowing the word for washing machine. Like I just see it, I'm like, washing machine. But we were at a bar, and I have photos of that bar later, but the bartender there was asking me if we'd seen like the sentaki, and in my defense, it kind of sounds like Kentucky. So I thought it was like a branded thing that they were mentioning that I just was not familiar with. And then they explained it. They're like, wait, what is it in English? Maybe the cat knows some English. And Kentucky is just the word for washing machine. It doesn't sound like a real word to me. Like, it just doesn't. It doesn't, but it was great. And so yeah, Monster Hunter Bridge. If you ever go, you will cry. I had a great time though. Then we went to I'm just kind of like going through all the like fun highlights of the trip. We went to Nara, and predictably got attacked by deer. Like, when I lived in the area, when I was in school as a younger cat, I went to Nara, but I went to the temples and I was kind of scared of the deer, so I didn't really interact with them much. And then they also have a lot of deer on an island called Miyajima, and I went there and a deer ate my friend's homework. So like I was not quite experienced with like how Nara deer work, but this is kind of the long and short of it. Let me see if let's get this going. So these are Nara deer. They will bow if they think you got food. What's up, buddy? Yeah. Got it. We nearly got attacked by some of your homies across the way because they knew we had food and they were clearly far more food motivated. Okay. There you go. Thank you for the. Yep. Enjoy that. And when I say attack, they were like
because you don't got
biting
thumbs,
our clothing.
But it's cool. Enjoy your meal. I'm a professional. Mod Mofu is in the bathroom, and they gave me all these senbei, and they have made me a target. I am. Oh God. Okay. Hold on. I know. Hold on. You're bowing. I got it. Hold on. Shit.
So Shika. Yeah. That specific Shika deer. I had to walk very brisk laps in circles around the public toilet. So I would like still be locatable and in the area, but not stationary enough to get like assaulted by this deer who saw that I had like 20 times the normal amount of deer crackers that most people have. So you know, I got my steps in. It is difficult to overstate if you've never been to Nara, like how many deer there are just like everywhere. They'll just like, you know, they're on the main shopping like areas near the major temples, where all like the gift shops and restaurants are. Some of them get far out enough towards like the bus station or like the train station, and they'll just be like hanging out on the side of the road, like munching greenery or whatever. They are everywhere. They cross the streets. They'll get in like there's canals. They'll get to the canals. I recently, when I was looking for like information about these deer, I ran across something called the Shika Damari, which is, I guess, translates to the Shika pool. And like, just go ahead and hold on. I'm gonna make sure I said that right before I say, please fucking Google this. Yeah, there is Shika deer pool. It translates to deer pool. There is apparently some sort of phenomenon going on where Nara Shika will just like gather in a certain spot in front of the National Museum that they have in Nara. I think between like 6:30 and 7:30 in the evening, and they just sit there for a while. And then they get up and leave. And I'm kind of disappointed that I did not know about this in advance, so I could just watch like all these deer descend on the museum. But yeah, apparently that's a thing. I also have a photo here of this eye mask that says Neru Shikanai, and it's a pun because the word for deer is shika, but when you say like verb shikanai, it means like you don't do anything but. So neru is sleep. So when you say neru shikanai, you're saying I don't do anything but sleep. So I thought that was great, and honestly, I kind of regret not buying that eye mask because it's pretty fucking funny. But yeah, that was my favorite like Shika themed tchotchke that they have in Nara. They have a lot of those. Mod Mofubot bought one of those like makeup headbands that you use to like push your hair back when you're like drying your hair or doing makeup, and it has like little deer antlers on it. There was I think a towel that was like $1 bill, but it had Sheikah on it. There's all sorts of Sheikah stuff. You can see like this little dude back here. There's like some sort of like Sheikah Nosuke or whatever his face is, mascot. And then we went to a really tasty gyukatsu restaurant, mostly because I was starving. And for some reason, I don't remember what, there were 2 people sitting across the bar from us who also spoke English. And they also agreed that J.D. Vance killed the Pope. And one of them was like, fuck J.D. Vance! And I was like, hell yeah, sister, fuck J.D. Vance! J.D. Vance killed the Pope! So that was a good time. That was a good spot. The gyukatsu there. Gyukatsu is yeah. It's just like one of those blessed like meetings, that like 5-second moment of human interaction that really like gives you faith in humanity. But gyukatsu is a steak, breaded, fried. This place just killed the Pope Vance. I was texting with my brother yesterday, and he was like, I thought this was gonna be like the Santa Claus movie with Tim Allen, where J.D. Vance killed the Pope, so now he has to be the next Pope. Which did not happen, which is both good and bad. I don't know. I think that would have been fucking hilarious. But yeah. We had delicious fried beef. And talked to people about how J.D. Vance fucking sucks and probably fucks his couch. And the cool part about like this gyukatsu place is like they give you a bunch of different little sauces you can dip your stuff in. So that's me dipping it in raw egg yolk because hell fucking yeah. But they also had I think they had like a pepper marinade that was really good. And then I had my yebisu beer, and that was delicious. So like all in all, Nara was great, even if I did get assaulted by deer. And you'll see like these little guys, they get their horns trimmed in the autumn or winter before they get really big and they can like assault people real bad. So now they have like the little nubbins and they're just coming back. But some of them are kind of big nubbins, and some of them kind of got a little spicy. It was honestly like, yeah, deer got hands, man. Deer got fucking hands. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We went to Capcom Cafe. It's in Umeda, which is like the big train station, like the central train station in Osaka. Some lines will call it Osaka Station, so as you will. It was fucking delicious. I had the Palico burger, and I did the thing where I pretended to eat it with a knife because that's what your hunter does in Monster Hunter Wilds. Completely contrary to any sense of self-preservation or propriety. So I just took a picture of myself stabbing it with a knife with my cool little nails. Mofubot got like the what was it, the base camp omelet rice that you can see right here, and they made this like really cute little tent out of egg and rice and bacon. Oh, there was a lot of bacon at this cafe. We got like another big plate of bacon over there. Fucking delicious. I also had this Palico latte because I had to rep my feline broskies. And then I got my Woodwood coaster. They had Zenogre. Is that a great sword? I don't remember. I didn't take a picture of the sign. It looks too short to be a great sword, but it's too fat to be a long sword. So I'm gonna guess that's the Zenogre Greatsword. Maybe. But anyway, they had a weapon there. And then I ended up buying blind bags that had bento picks. Like you put it in little foodsies bento picks. And I think I got one with Devil Joe. I got one with Tigrex. Tigrex liked me this trip. That was fun. That was great. Capcom, like, I've had people say that, like, Collab Cafe food is mid. All the Capcom food I've had has been really good. Like, I have no complaints with Capcom food. It was very tasty. The latte was delicious. But I mean, everything is really fucking delicious when you put a ton of whipped cream and caramel on top. So yeah. That was Capcom Cafe. And then what I did in this little presentation, my presentation onwards, I just pulled out all the, because we went between Osaka and Kyoto, which are like about 45 minutes apart by train, and then Tokyo. So I pulled out all the cafes that I liked / have been to in Osaka, Kyoto, because that was the first place we went on our trip. And so I was like, here's my cafe recommendations. If you are ever in the area, please hit me up, because I am addicted to this website called Tabe-Log. It's kind of like Yelp, but in Japanese mostly. And I love looking up restaurants on Tabe-Log. I also have like a stable of restaurants that I enjoy going to, that I was just like taken to by friends, acquaintances, professors when I was going to school there. So this is a place called Karafuneya. It is in Kyoto. It is probably my favorite restaurant in the world. If you've ever seen a picture of a cartoonishly large Japanese parfait, there is a 1 in maybe 3 chance that it is a picture from Karafuneya, because they do these gigantic fucking parfaits that can feed, like, you know, dozens of people. I think, which one did we try? I think we attempted, it was one that had whole cake slices on it. Hold on. I think we attempted the jumbo parfait, maybe. Among my, like, people in my class year. And they started to have to, they started calling in backup to finish this parfait, which is, I think you can see it in their little showcase over here. But yeah, Karafuneya has a bajillion parfaits. So fucking good. It's on Sanjo Kawa blah, blah, blah. It's in downtown Kyoto. If you go anywhere in Kyoto and you get sent to like the big shopping area, you're gonna be near Karafuneya. This trip I got, what was it? The strawberry cheesecake brownie parfait. That was fucking delicious. I got a little egg and tomato sandwich. That was also fucking delicious. Mofubot has attested that Karafuneya's omelet rice is the best they've ever had in their life. So I'll probably, like, I don't know, upload or do like a share link for this presentation later, so you can click this little link I put in there and realize that people could not click it live on stream. Whoops. But yeah, you can check out Karafuneya on Tabe-Log. A note about Tabe-Log: if a restaurant has a 3 out of 5, that's really good. I don't know why, but I guess on Tabe-Log and like Japanese review sites, they're very sparing with their 5 stars, probably because it's not a matter of life and death for the business. So people probably don't give out 5 stars as much as they do on English sites. So if you see like Katafunea has like a 3 point whatever, that's good. Don't worry, it's good. And also, it's just fucking delicious. Please go to Katafunea. Let's see what else we got here. We got Terakoya Hompo, which is the dango place I mentioned earlier in Arashiyama. It is fucking delicious. They're right by the Toketsukyo Bridge, which you can see right here. And they have all sorts of dango, mostly only probably dango, with different toppings. So this one I think was red bean, and then the one next to it was sweet white bean with yuzu. Highly recommend those. They have something called the Hanami dango, which is like 3 different flavors, like the regular dango, and then they have like a matcha dango, and then they have a strawberry dango, and they put like a bean topping on top of that. That's really good. I've had something called the Hanami dango, where they have like a frosting on top of the dango, and also like edible flowers and like little those crunchy, shiny pearl sugar thingies. That's super good. Let's see. I'm gonna go back a couple slides here real quick. Rewind. Yeah. So this center one is the Hanami Hanami dango. This one is the yuzu dango, and then they usually have a seasonal one. This one is the matcha strawberry. That was also fucking delicious. Go there, you'll get really cool food pictures, and it's really fucking tasty. So yeah, that is Terakoya Hompo. Right next to a pretty bridge. You can buy your dango and then go find a park bench and sit by the river and deep throat your delicious sticks of carbohydrates and sugar. It is wonderful. I think it's also on the same street as like a shop that sells honey, and I know Mofubot likes getting like the honey drinks from that place. Super fucking delicious. Absolutely recommend. Dango's great. Please try it. Oh no! Unpleasant impulse. Ugh. Spam detected. Well, fine. You do not get to hear about one of my favorite college drinking places, which is an English pub in Japan called the Pig and Whistle. Yes, that is right. So story from my younger cat school days. I was sent to Earth to go to school for a year, and the school they placed me in was in Kyoto, Japan. And one of my professors was this like brilliant British eccentric who also spoke immaculate Japanese, but in a British accent. And so he introduced my classmates to this pub called the Pig and Whistle. It is a Japanese-owned British pub-themed establishment. And there's also like a chain of pubs called Hub that also has a similar cut to its jib, but because I am an indie piece of shit, I will go to the Pig and Whistle because they're an indie joint, whatever. So it is on the river, kind of. It's by the Sanjo Keihan station. So you can stumble in, drink until your ass falls off. They have banger fish and chips. We got fried potatoes and prosciutto and cheese and probably some other stuff. I don't remember. After a certain point, I was a little, silly. But you can go in there and drink a lot. They have a good whiskey selection. They have a good beer selection. I felt really bad for the bartender that day because of the rain. They did not get their shipment of vodka, so they were out of vodka, and some people kept trying to order vodka, and if you've ever been in that situation, it fucking sucks. So I Usually you don't tip at most restaurants and stuff, but they had a tip jar, so I threw a lot of money in that tip jar because, hey, represent service workers. Damn, it fucking sucks when you don't get your delivery. So we hung out there for a few hours just to, like, relive my... God, I sound fucking old when I say that, but woo! Wait, hold on, where's my confetti? Hell yeah, I'm fucking old! Woohoo! Yeah, we hung out there for a little while, and we met this, like, retired Australian couple who was in there watching Australian rules football, which is what is on the TV right here. It's fucking fantastic. So, you know, we vibed, we hung out, it was a great time. For a while, I'd actually forgotten exactly where on the river this pub was. They were so fun, right? Oh, I hope they are having a great day right now, wherever they are in the world, because they were just a fucking delight. But yeah, for a while I forgot, like, where on the river this place was, so I thought, I was kind of scared it was closed, and then we were going somewhere else, and I walk out of the station, and I see the sign for the Pig and Whistle, and I freak the fuck out. I'm like, oh my god, I drank here all the time in school. Can we go? And we did, and it was great. The best part is, like I said, it's right by a major train station, so you can get blasted off your ass and then stumble into the train station and get back to wherever you need to go as long as you remember what your train stop is called. Yeah! Hold on, confetti! Yeah! So, yeah, they also have, what is it? Can confirm my ass fell off. You know what? You were okay. Like, you were a little silly, but, like, it wasn't the worst. Could have been worse. I've been worse. I learned, apparently, that there are drunk incidents I don't remember on this trip. So, but anyway, the people who own the Pig and Whistle also own a Irish-themed pub called Dublin. And it used to be called the Hill of Tara when I was drinking there, but now it's called Dublin. They serve a lot of Guinness. There was a step between the floor and the bathroom, and I fell off of it multiple times. Okay, well, those steps, the bathroom step, to keep the evil out, like, those sneak up on people. I fell in a waffle place in Osaka, and I did not even have the excuse of being drunk. I was just like, I don't know, the steps snuck up on me, and it took me the fuck out, and, like, I fell. It wasn't on this trip, it was, like, a couple years ago, but I fell hard enough that, like, there are a bunch of girls in this waffle store, like, staring at me lying on the ground. And I was just like, I'm fucking fine. I can get up. I'm fine. They really come for you. I don't know if it's, like, a matter of infrastructure or if it's, like, a cultural thing from, like, when China used to have, like, raised steps all over the place to keep Kongxi out. But yeah, there are steps all over the place going up into bathrooms and shit, and they really they sneak up on you. Be careful if you're wearing, like, platforms or heels or whatever. I mean, even if you're wearing flat shoes, like, the shit. Ah! Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, don't do it. Or, I guess, I don't know, do it and be careful? Question mark? Oh my god, how long have I been yapping? Oh, I love yapping. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. By the way, shout out to everyone who is here and hanging out and just, like, vibing and yapping and listening to me have, like, opinions about places I eat when I'm on Earth. I love Yap. Oh my god, I love you. I love everyone in this, well, I guess I can say bar because I have, like, this beautiful picture of bars. Oh, also, Yappe! Yep, 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 yep. Yep, 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 yep. Headbutts for Catboy. Thank you. Thank you for headbutts. Yep, 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 yep. The other thing that happened in this bar that I did not think about is I am a whiskey man. When I am drinking on my own, or when I am like in a bar anywhere on earth, I'm like, I want whiskey. I'll usually do a whiskey and Coke. But if I see whiskey sours, I want a whiskey sour. Like, whiskey sour is fucking good. I love penicillins. Anything that's like a hard citrus flavor and whiskey. Fucking fantastic. Like, where can I, let's see. Let's change up the effect. Let's do like a bubbles. Like I'm fucking Dumbo getting blasted off my ass. I fucking love whiskey. One thing that happened here was they had a whiskey sour in the English speaking bar sort of way. And I had to like navigate with the bartender that I wanted like the Anglosphere whiskey sour, which is you do the whiskey, you do the vodka drink, you do the drink, you think it songs. Anyway, you do the whiskey, you do the sweet and sour, like the lemon blend, and a little bit of dash of whatever syrup, and an egg white. You shake it up, you get like this nice frothy, creamy taste. But in Japan, they have something called a sour, which is, I don't know actually. Soju? Probably soju, shochu, and whatever the flavor is. So I had to tell the bartender that yes, I want the one that's like shaken and not the one that is shochu. They were having a rough night, so I would have taken anything because I like whiskey. I will drink whiskey anytime, any place, as long as it's like a smoother bourbon instead of like the ones that taste like bacon. But yeah, that was interesting. I kind of forgot that was a thing, because a whiskey sour and a lemon sour in my brain are two very different things, and so there is a distinction there, but I understand that. Well, now I understand that maybe the distinction does not exist in some other brains. But anyway, yeah, I like the Pig and Whistle. Go to the Pig and Whistle if you have a chance. Go to Dublin if you have a chance. I forget where Dublin is. It's on the river somewhere. There's a river that goes through downtown Kyoto called the Kamogawa. You can sit there and drink and hang out if it's not raining and if the weather's good. There's a Lawson like right on the riverbank on Sanjo Street, Sanjo Dori, and they used to have a limited edition Strong Zero flavor that was like cherry cola, and I'd buy a ton of those and go drink by the river, and then watch people who are like fire juggling run into the river. Anyway, yeah. Highly recommend. Go drink by the river, either at the Pig and Whistle or just out of Lawson in Kyoto. It's a fun time. You'll meet a lot of cool people. Speaking of cool people, this is Cafe Heberagi. It was a completely random find because we were walking to a studio and we were a little ahead of schedule, so we were like, okay, we'll fucking stop somewhere and get a coffee. And I look across the street and I see this super cute storefront that has like the little ice cream cone, all the plants, cute signs, and I was like, okay, why don't we go in there? So we go in there. It's like an absolutely tiny place. It has maybe 5 2-person tables, maybe 4 2-person tables, like if that. They have these little cute hand embroidered menus with a bunny and a kitty sitting in a teacup. Fucking adorable. And we got cinnamon toast, which is just like buttered cinnamon sugar on top of toast. Toasted tasty. Their coffee was delicious and strong. They also have on their menu, they have like small plate lunches. They have Korean bibimbaps and the oh god, kill me, I don't remember what it's called. The rice cakes and like the sauce. They have a lot of that. They're super nice, super like fun corner store vibes. If you are in the Sanjo Higashiyama-ku area of Kyoto, highly recommend that. Go check it out. It's just down the street from a lot of major tourist areas, but with fewer tourists, which is a plus in my book all the time. Yeah, check them out. They're super cool. I am really glad we found a really nice random spot. Food! Oh my goodness. That's so good. Hold on. I kind of need a pee, so what I'm going to do is inflict capitalism on y'all for, we're going to do 2 minutes. We're going to do 2 minutes of a, yeah, there we go. We're going to do a 2-minute capitalism break. I'm going to go pee. I'm going to get some water. And then I have more cafe recommendations and more things to yap about. So I'll see you in a couple minutes. Bye. Woohoo! Hello, everyone. I'm back. I'm back. I took a sippy of some liquor, but I didn't have anything to mix it with, so it was just straight. And that was a mistake. I should not have done it. It tasted like ass. Honestly, though, I've been very well behaved. I've been trying to like detox since I got back from Earth to the moon. And I've only had a little bit of sippy, but I was nervous. I am admittedly nervous as fuck. I am the most nervous feline in the world right now, because again, I do not trust my abilities to hold people's attention or yap or have anything relevant to say, but I'm doing my best and I'm having fun. So, hope everyone's having fun too. I'm back. Welcome back. Oh, thank you for the pats. Thank you for the pats. Oh, I appreciate you. I love you. I care you so much. Thank you for the pats. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Oh man, speaking of pats, speaking of cool shit. I did not visit this cafe on my last trip down to Earth, but it is a favorite of mine, just because I followed them on like social media, and I think they are super rad and cool. This is Cafe Cherish. They are in Kyoto. I know they've been around for like a bajillion years. And they specialize in sodas and parfaits, and all their sodas and parfaits have like fairy tale themes. So like this one here is a mermaid soda. This is like a butterfly, I think cream cheese and vanilla berry parfait. Really good. That was mine. I ate it. This is from their website. It is the Alice in Wonderland Cheshire Cat flavored soda. And this is what their store, the inside of their store looks like. Yeah, I think Cafe Cherish is so cool, so special. All their stuff is fucking beautiful. They have their own set of teas now, I think. If you go to their website, and I can like, I'll post website links and stuff on like Blue Sky after I'm done yapping here. If you go to their website, you'll see they have like their own little line of like tea blends with beautiful illustrations for each flavor. Super fucking cool. This was from, I think, when I went in 2023. It was before I started streaming, but it was also while I was like super hardcore playing the Shadowbringers expansion of Final Fantasy XIV. And so this little guy you see in the background of the photo is a Nendoroid I customized to look like my Warrior of Light in Final Fantasy XIV, because I am a fucking nerd, as you can tell. So I wanted to take pictures of him as I enjoyed my mermaid and butterfly soda and butterfly parfait. And like, actually, hold on. I think Cafe Cherish deserves another like interlude where I bust out the actual menu of on stream, because everything there is so fucking cool. What is this? Oh, they haven't updated their Instagram in a while, so I'll use their website. Alright. Hopefully this isn't some of the cake. For whatever reason, when I send some of my Windows full screen, it also oh no, the cake is fuck, the cake came back. I don't know why this happens. I tried to turn it off. I don't know why my hear me out cake comes back when I full screen a Firefox window, but sorry cake, I don't have anything to hear me out today. Whoops. I tried to fix that bit of scuff, but it did not work. I could not find where it came from. So this is the Cafe Cherish website. This place is called Cafe Cherish, a place to return to your true self. There's a beautiful lady illustration here. She's one of the ladies that's on their tea bags. Oh god, return of waffle. Holy shit, I hadn't heard about this. So there is a white flour waffle, and it is coming back to the cafe after 3 years. And as you can see, it is beautiful. It is with this like Alice in Wonderland themed drink me teapot. And they also have this like Alice in Wonderland theme going on now. I'm gonna open up the menu real quick. Yeah, so this is what their menu looks like all the time, every day. Just, you know, Alice in Wonderland, mermaids, moons, a kid's teacup parfait. Hold on. Hold the fuck up. I want that. rice flour waffles, floats. It is just like the fucking bees. Oh, they have like these planet-themed soda floats. Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn. Let's see. Taioke no... What is it? Something sei no gurasu ni toji kometa colorful star soda. Ah, star soda. Yeah. So Mars is red berry. Mercury is blue ginger. Jupiter is green apple and mint. Venus is gold passion fruit. And Saturn is violet. So, like, super fucking recommend this place. If you ever have a chance to go. They're fucking great. Yeah. They're just like a little store, slightly off of the downtown area in Kyoto. Go there. Enjoy them. They're wonderful. And a lot of like my favorite indie like thrift stores and stuff in that area of Kyoto closed. So I just want like all the fun indie weird kishy shit that's still there to keep going. So yeah. I highly advise supporting your local super fucking weird establishment. All right, let's see. Going back to the presentation. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, piss. Switch back there. Okay. I got it back. Yeah, so that's Cafe Cherish. Highly recommended. Go get your cool ass aesthetic vibes. They are legit and they are good. Let's see. Next we have Guru do Cat Cafe. This is a cat cafe in America Town, Osaka. For those of you who don't know, yes, there is a place in Osaka called Amemura, or America Town. I think it's because there is a statue of the Statue of Liberty, like, on some storefronts. And it's just kind of like the weird... It's a little bit like Osaka's Harajuku in that, like, it's kitschy, it's a lot of the street fashion places are there, but also Guru do Cat Cafe. Yes! Came back to Cat Cafe. Oh, there, you are in for a treat, because this is one of 2 cat cafes I have here, because the only reason I don't have 3 cat cafes on this presentation is because my favorite one closed. It was called Nikukyu Neko ni Iru Basho, and they were in Ikebukuro. They're no longer there, but they were home to my favorite cat, a orange Persian named Donguri, which is Japanese for acorn. I miss Donguri forever. But this place, Guru Do, was almost as cool. So it is in America Town, and it is above a super wacky looking clothing store like called Rodeo or something. And it's just like a small, very cool decorated Pan-Asian style like decor cat cafe. A lot of their cats are older. So like these kitties have a life here. They're not like getting switched out for like kittens or anything. I think all the cats I have in these photos are like 10 years old or older. This one in the center here, goodness, I feel bad because I forget her name, but she was a cranky old lady cat. She was like 16 years old, and she crawled straight into my lap. And every time I pet her in the wrong spot, she would try to bite me. And I could not move. We had like a 1 hour time slot. Just like Figgy! Oh my god, yes. Oh my goodness. Does Figaro bite too? Because like, if I touched, I think it was her head. I think her head was the no-no spot. I would like try to pet her. I could like ruffle her belly. I could do anything. But as soon as like I touched the no-no spot, she would whip around and try to bite me. but as Mofubot pointed out when it was happening, she was never upset enough or displeased enough to leave. So she sat in my lap for a very long time. And she was wonderful. There was a Bengal cat, and I regret that I did not get a proper photo of him to put in here. But there was a Bengal cat that kept trying to crawl up Mofubot's skirt. Like, they were wearing a long skirt that day. When you get there, the owner will give you a little glass jar of treats. There is one treat on the top that is apparently the hot commodity, because I think it's like freeze-dried chicken, and the rest are just like regular like meow mix or greenies or something. But this Bengal was grifting everyone out of their freeze-dried chicken treat, and then anytime he was not grifting for the chicken, he was trying to crawl up Mofubot's skirt like it was just a fort, a play place. It was just a fun place for cat to be, and it was so fucking charming. This cat cafe was really, really chill and wonderful. We got there fairly late, so I felt bad ordering a drink, because if you've ever been in service, you know that if people order things like an hour before you close, you're just like, God fuck why, God fuck why. But so I did not order things. Oh hey, hi, welcome in. Hello, thanks for coming back. Mofubot Jungle Gym, yeah. Mofubot Jungle Gym. Mofubot was a hot commodity, especially with the Bengal cat. But yeah, I did not try their drink because it was a little later in the day when we got there, and I didn't want to be a problem. But I hear the drinks slap. They come in little like bear-shaped bottles. They looked delicious. I wanted to try one, but I felt bad. There's also this very handsome little lad who camped out in the Amazon box for a while. That Bengal was amazing. He was one of the younger cats, I think, and even then he was like 5 or 6 years old. Like, he was not a kitten, but he definitely had like the Bengal energy. He was just like a little ham. I loved him. And I think that cat you see back here in the blue bed, he was just like camped out there all the time. Just, you know. It was a really nice spot. It was very cozy. Grown man acting like a baby. Oh! It's true. I think, there was another cat. There were several other cats that were like 15 or 16 years old here. And like this cat, this grandma cat absolutely looked like she was 16. But some of these other cats did not look like they were 16. They were just kind of living their best lives. And grandma cat probably just like got hit by the life bus a little harder than some of the other ones. But she was... I mean, I would be lying if I said she was very sweet. She was lovely. She knew what she wanted to enjoy in her twilight years. Oh, she was so rad though. I love that. I love every cat. Yeah, I just think every cat is cool. This place was super nice. It also helped that it was by like a lot of the cool like, oh, I wish I had hand toggles so I could like do a quote unquote like all the young people stuff. It was near this place called Big Step where they used to have some cool fashion stores there, not so much anymore, but they still have like Gacha, they have a Caesarea, they have a Starbucks, it's a fun spot. It's near the Angelic Pretty and the Miho Matsuda, the Cutie Fresh if you're into J fashion. It's near all the cool kid spots with like ancient fucking cats who will like give you tetanus if you pet them wrong, and you will be so grateful for them for it. So yeah. This was like a super great find. It was because I am again addicted to review websites, and there is one in English called The Neighbor's Cat. I again will drop a link you can actually click because I forgot that you can't click links. Everything's better with a dose of the tet. Yeah, you know, you hit yourself with the syringe a little bit later and you're good. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just get the shot. But yeah, I will drop the link. There is this Neighbor's Cat site was going all over the world and checking out cat cafes until like 2022. So that was a good site. I will drop the link. I appreciate them. They let us do guru do, which is like, if you were to like directly translate it, it's like spitting in like the onomatopoeia for spitting in circles, and then the word for like a place or like an establishment. So it's like shop is how I would translate it if I was like given the mic to live translate. There's a reason they don't let me do that. Part of it is because I'm like a little bit illiterate, but also because I would like go spot. I'd be like, got it right? That's right. Cool. Okay. But yeah, I love cat cafes. I love cat cafes so much. I love cats. Ah, okay. Just like the two cat we have boys start screaming. Yeah, we just, you spin. I should just like rename that guru do at some point and see if anyone notices. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. You like cats? I know, right? Gasp. So this place is called Bar Farplane. Their Instagram describes them as a fucking crazy bar. So their words, not mine. We went here after we got attacked by deer because we were like, well, all the temples close at like 5 or 6 p.m. and we want to keep like doing stuff. So we went back to downtown Osaka, I say downtown as like, I don't know, the place where it's hopping. In this case, it is Amerikamura and Shinsaibashi. Those areas, you can kind of like walk pretty easily between them. So Bar Farplane has a spot in Shinsaibashi. That's where we went. They also have a spot in Amerikamura. Did you go to a Catboy cafe? I did not. I think if I went to a Catboy cafe, I would get competitive. But I did go to Bar Farplane. And they're like a very kink friendly bar. They do regular burlesque nights. When we were there, they were playing Drag Race on the TV, and I was chatting with the bartender, and she was like, "Do they regularly like just show Drag Race on TV in the US?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if you have a cable package, you can like turn on whatever place the Drag Race is airing and you can watch Drag Race." And she was like, "That's so fucking cool." Every cafe you go to is automatically a Catboy cafe. Teehee Pedon. Be like, hire me to do catering gigs as your token Catboy representation. Hire me. But yeah, so this place is like very queer, very just like down to clown. The reason I found out about them was because I heard about this drink that I have a photo of right here. That is called the Chinpo milk. Chinpo is Japanese slang for penis. So it is the penis milk drink, and it is served as so. Like, they called the manager over to do the orgasm noises as she like shot condensed milk at this frozen banana. It is wonderful. Oh, it is so wonderful. It was great. The advice they gave me was to let the banana sit in the drink for a little bit. Yeah, the manager, because I ended up adding one of the bartenders to my private Instagram. And I was like, she's like, I'm like the Fukutensho, which is like the second manager. I don't know what like the English term would be. So she called over the head bartender and the manager to do this for me. So they're like, okay, you can sip the drink, but like let the banana sit there for a while and like soak up the alcohol and then eat the banana. So I did, and it was delicious. As you can see, there's a lot of penises around here. My biggest regret is I have not had a chance to attend Farplane Night, which is like a pretty big like kink and burlesque event. From what I understand, because I was just doing fast Googling in not Japanese, it's like the biggest kink event in Kansai these days, and it looks fucking baller. If I ever get it, if I had $1 million or like unlimited time off, I would go just to like be there during one of their like big burlesque events. It's a really cool spot. They're very cool. The everyone was very friendly. We got a lot of free shots. And this was like their smaller bar. They apparently also have a bigger venue in America town that we thought about going to, but then we were okay, I was gonna say kind of drunk. We were very drunk and a little tired. So we decided to head back to the hotel instead. But we thought about going to their bigger venue, which has like a whole ass like pole dancing stage. The bartender's super cute. Just like very self-expression, kink friendly, like titties out, penises out. Did not seem to care what combination you had. I originally wanted to go just for the penis drink, to have the penis drink, because I'm like, ha ha ha, I'm gay, isn't it funny? But no, it was really good. Like, I super recommend someone stop by any. Also, this is very important if you are a gay nerd. Pregnant pause, because that's probably everyone in this chat right now. If you're a gay nerd, this Shinsaibashi location is also in the same building as the Torch store, which is where all the store info, like Torch is the store that sells all the Elden Ring, Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Armored Core merchandise. So in theory, you could go down, you could start at the top level, go down, buy a shit ton of FromSoft, Armored Core, Bloodborne merchandise, and then go to the kink bar and have really cute girls serve you a penis drink. And I don't know of any other place in the world where you can do that. And what's his fuck? The guy I need the state of the world to improve significantly right now so I can do this. Right. I feel bad because I know that Lionel's armor in Elden Ring was based off of an NPC in Dark Souls, and I do not remember the Dark Souls guy's name. I just remember Lionel. But it's the Dark Souls guy with Lionel's armor. He is at the front of the store, raising a huge ass like mug of beer. And every time I forget he's there, and then I see him when I'm going down the escalator, I'm like, everyone fucking stop. I have to go buy a bunch of FromSoft shit. Yeah, let's all climb into Dipsy Doodle's bag. We're gonna go buy a bunch of FromSoft shit, and then we're gonna go enjoy burlesque with super cute bartenders who gave us a lot of free tequila. And also, shit, what was I saying? Oh, tits. It was probably about FromSoft. Oh, yeah, this was also the location where they had Onion Night. Yeah, that guy. The guy who is an onion. Like Lionel, but not Lionel. Yeah. Apparently, the Osaka store in this building is the one where they put, like, the Bloodborne shirts, because I got a super cool Bloodborne shirt there with the little minion buddies, like with their arms outstretched up towards the hunter's lamp. That is also where I bought a shirt for my Toto, my little brother, because he plays a lot of Elden Ring. I got a shirt of Warrior Jar Alexander, and my mom kept going like, buy him something cooler, and I was like, Mom, no one's cooler than Warrior Jar Alexander. So I bought those shirts there. It's a cool spot. The dudes at that location also like saw me fumbling with my wallet, and my Monster Hunter bar card fell out, and he's like, and they were like, you're a hunter, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a hunter, and I also play like way too much FromSoft games. So anyway, yeah, super cool. Absolutely recommend. Let's go. Oh, the Radon Festival shirt? Yes. Hold on. I'm going to put that on the screen right now because it's so fucking good and so fucking funny. This is also the store where I bought the Radon Festival shirt, where they make it look like it's a concert. And it's fucking fantastic. Let me pull that out. We're gonna, I'm just gonna probably bring the cake back again. It's fine. I don't care. The cake can hang out for like 10 seconds while I get Radon Festival up here. Yes, this is it. Torch. This is my Radon Festival shirt that I bought when I went there last time. So it's kind of hard to tell, but it kind of like lists all the Radon Festival participants that you can summon in the fight at like their like acts at a concert. And they have this like cool ass picture of Radon in the front. But yeah, what really convinced me to buy it was the back of the shirt that makes it look like it's a concert. Fucking obsessed with the shirt. I wore it to Christmas dinner. I desperately want this to cut the sleeves off of. I highly recommend it. It's like a nice sturdy shirt, so you can just hack off any part of it and it'll survive. I am a man slut, so I have a habit. I habitually like cut V-necks into all the like good quality t-shirts I buy. But yeah, Radon Festival. I haven't done it to Radon Festival yet. I might not. I mean, I'm sure there's a place in my life for a crew neck shirt. But yeah, you get it. Yeah. I'm gay. I gotta cut shit off shirts. Like, I can't take things just straight off. I can't wear things straight off the rack. I have to take scissors to it at least once. But yeah, this Radon Festival shirt is fucking fantastic. And actually, let me see if I can find Bloodborne. Where is you? So I almost got this Alfred shirt because he's my husband and I love him. But like, it's fine. But then you see the where is it? Where is you guys? Okay, so I don't see a picture of it. Oh no, here it is. These little ones on black. They were just so much more stylish than my husband, which I regret having to admit, but it is true. So I ended up buying that instead of husband shirt. My browser theme is cute, by the way. Thank you. I think it's like you can get it in a stock, like just through Firefox. It's like a pink cloud thingy. I like it. Yeah. But like this is fashion. This is high ass fashion. This is couture. I keep forgetting the cake is there, so I look over. I'm like, what the fuck is that in the corner? It's my cake. It's the cake I accidentally summon every time I open a full screen window. But yeah, that is in the same store as Bar Farplane. So you can be gay with FromSoft, and then you can go back and be gay with like a cool kinky neon bar. Highly recommend. Do it. It's also the bar is on the same floor as like a bunch of other little restaurants and food stalls and stuff. So they'll let you apparently order food into the bar because they don't really serve a lot of food themselves. So you can like order whatever the fuck you want. I have perhaps never wanted an excursion more in my life. Honestly, I feel this like just going to this one department store called Parco in Osaka, Shinsaibashi. I think a subway station will spit you out like right at the entrance. So you don't even have to go far. You just get out of the subway, you spend your entire fucking day drinking and buying things, and then you stumble home. Or you stumble to the other far plane. Or you stumble to Guru Gurudo. Like, it's really fun. Yeah, you can get wasted and get back on the train. You don't have to worry who's driving, because no one's driving. Yeah, no one's driving. We actually got on a train that said there's no conductor, and Mofubot freaked out. I'm just like, I don't know, it happens. Like, we were on a late night train. We were on a late night train, and like this voice comes over the speaker and is like, there's no conductor on this train. And Mofubot was just like, then who is train? It's like, and I realized I'd never. Yeah, we took the midnight train, literally going anywhere. No one was driving train or like robot driving train. Legitimately, I never questioned it. I was just like, well, they wouldn't just let the train just go, so like someone's doing train. Someone is phone. If you're gay and I'm gay, then who's driving the train? We actually never got that question. I was like, yeah, you know, that's actually a really good question. Who is train? We just don't know. Yeah, but you can stumble home on a train, which is awesome. Or you can just go to sleep on, like, in a McDonald's, or on the sidewalk, or on the stairs of the station, and you will not get mugged, which is also, like, fascinating, because I'm always used to being like, if I'm on Earth, I gotta, like, have my shit on me at all times. I gotta, like, not fuck up. I gotta, like, get home before it gets too dark. But no, in literally most places in Japan, you can just fall asleep any fucking where, and you will probably not get mugged. Which is, and you can get home. Although I discovered that, trains usually stop around midnight, when I was used to them stopping around like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. But either way, you can in fact get home. Which is the exciting part to anyone who's lived in a hellscape with no public transit. Because boy howdy. Yeah. Boy! Anyway, this is, oh shit. Okay, here we go. This is the video I kind of held back because I thought it was funny enough to Warren being like, come to my stream to watch me roll meat gacha. And the story behind this was fuck, oh my god. Yeah. You saw this all unfold. It was good. So we got a train from Osaka to Tokyo. Check into our hotel. We're just like hanging out, and we on the streets that our hotel is on, there is a vending machine, but it's not a normal vending machine. This vending machine is vending meat. And there is an option you can pick where it like, let's see, what does it say? Nani ga deru ka wa otanoshimi, which is like, you can enjoy wondering what's gonna come out of the machine. So this is meat gacha. I'm gonna go ahead and pause my little background music right here. And this is about a 2-minute video of me rolling the meat gacha, receiving my meat gacha prize, and then preparing it in a hotel.
Alright, so this is mystery meat. You can get cow tongue, you can get all sorts of like belly, stuff like that. We're gonna go ahead and we got 700 yen here. Pop that on in. We're gonna do the number 11 there. Let's see what happens. Bye. Let's do it. Here we go. Hell yeah. Check it out. We got oishi tabekata. I have oh, cool. We got the E. You can go heat it up in the room. Alright, so this says to run under hot water before frying up. So we got this. We got this thing here. Go ahead and open this up. Oh, penis. Shit. Hey, shit doing one hand. Meat gacha block. Get defrosted, motherfucker. Alright, so after we defrosted this, it advised I kind of like squeeze it to separate. So I've been giving this an erotic massage for a little while now. I think we gotta defrost this a bit more. I think that's good. Exciting news! This hotel gave me a knife. Hey, so this is bubbling. It's getting going. We're just gonna, smells pretty good. We're just gonna wait for this to cook up, and I will film the results. Right, so Mofubot turned on the vent in all their wisdom. Didn't think about that. Might smell meat for a while. So this is the, there it is, meat gacha. We're gonna plate this up. I got some salad. Fucking can't do shit with one hand. Stupid.
No! Okay, I'm unmuted. Hi. Oh my god. I was like like I'm gonna have a snack. I'm gonna have a crunchy. So I will mute myself and then I forget, which happens pretty much every time. So I might as well just let everyone hear me like crunch potato chips. Cheez-Its actually. Cheez-Its are what I have right now. They're fucking delicious. I love Cheez-Its. But yeah, I think Mofubot was like in the shower when I was doing half of this. So I was moderately unsupervised. I was throwing the bagged meat around because it made like a fun noise when I threw it. And if you didn't see the note of what it was, because I forgot to like actually read out what it is, it's horumon, which is like offal, intestines, seasoned in green onions and salt. Um I mean, it was all right. I ate it. I think that was also the night I got up later and was like, "Oh shit, I'm still hungry." And I looked at the clock and it was 3 a.m. So I just like put on pants and walked into the night to get like fried chicken and bread or something from a convenience store. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Oh, that was also, yes, that was also the night I was full raccoon mode. So I, you know, was looking around and checking out the trash cans. I don't know why, because people had trash cans. Awful in green, like, yeah, the flavor was really good. The texture I still am not entirely sold on, so I'll just like eat it with the salad for the flavor and then just kind of like swallow it without chewing. It was fine, it was good. I also, like, on the train over, I bought this 7% alcohol that was grape punch flavored. That was great, absolutely delicious. And then our hotel very kindly gave us a little box of snacks as like some sort of promotion for like the spring season. That's an umaibo. Um, Directly translated, umaibo is delicious stick, delicious rod, if you will. Bow is kind of like the same word they use for the sticks they use in martial arts. Anyway, it's some sort of cooked, baked, fried, maybe corn, some sort of carb formed into a stick, a cylinder, a oh, you know what? It's probably corn, considering this little guy down there. So it's like it's a corn thing, and it's like flavored like I don't know. It's a flavor and it's good. It's really good. I love umaibo. It's probably like 50 cents. It is a snack for children. They gave it to us for free in a hotel, and I ripped that open the moment I saw it. I'm like, oh, it's a new Maibo. I'm eating this immediately. I think you can get it if you're in the US and there's a Japanese market. You can probably get umaibo. I highly recommend it. If you want to eat like you're a kindergartner who lives off of only like grilled cheese sandwiches and goldfish crackers. So that was the meat gacha. That was a great time. Um, I've actually seen a lot of really cool vending machines. I've seen the meat before in Japan, the meat vending machine. I've never really had a chance to try it. I've seen if you're in rural areas, some rural places will have that like grow vegetables. They'll have little vegetable vending machines where they'll like put bags of whatever they harvested that day, and you can use coins and unlock the little door and pull it open and like get your thing of like napa cabbage or green onion or like bok choy or something. That's really good. I've done that before. I've had cup noodle vending machines where you get the dry cup noodle out and there is a little nozzle built into the vending machine that dispenses hot water, and then you can get chopsticks. It's really good. But yeah, that was the first time I actually played with the meat vending machine. Um, there was also a beer gacha vending machine in Tokyo for a little while. Um, Between when I went in November and this month, the beer gacha machine was taken out of commission. So what you could do was you could pay a store staff I think it was like 600, 800 yen, something like that. Hello, hi there. You're just in time to hear me mourn the loss of my beer gacha machine that I actually never got to try. But it was there. It was in a department store. You could pay the cashier somewhere between like 600 and 800 yen. They'd give you a token, and it would let you use the beer gacha machine. Thank you for headbats. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate all of you sitting here listening to me mourn my beer gacha machine, because I was determined to try it this time I went, because the last time I saw it, I was with my mother, and I don't know how she would have reacted to me gambling on beer in her presence. But you could get a token, put it in this machine, and you push the button, and it spits out a random craft beer. They've had some really tasty sounding options in the past, but it was not there. It was not there when I went. It was a bummer. I was determined to try it, and it was not there. I'm living vicariously through you. One day we shall live this dream together. I sit there all day. Yeah, you just wait for like the best type of beer to come out that someone does not want. Actually, I don't think I put it in this presentation, this little slideshow, but I tried a beer called the Two Cats. It was Neko Nihiki, which is just Japanese for two cats, and it was an IPA. It was very delicious. It was at a place called the World Beer Museum. I ran out of time to make a slide on that, but we went to a place called the World Beer Museum. Actually, it was the day we went to this place, the Sumida Aquarium. So those of you who are not like familiar with like the geography of Tokyo, there's like the west-ish side. How do I explain this? So one of the major train lines in Tokyo is called the Yamanote line, and it's basically just a circle around the major parts of the city. And so like on the left side, if you look at the map, the left side is like Ikebukuro, Meguro, Shinjuku, Shibuya. Those are the places I'm usually at. On the other side, the right side of the map, is Asakusa, Akihabara, Ueno. I'll go to Akihabara occasionally, but I don't really like get up in that area all too often, because it just kind of feels like it takes a million years to get there. But we decided to go there, and there's a place there called Tokyo Skytree. It's like a giant, I think it's a television tower. I think at the very top it's a television tower, but it's like, it's got a bunch of stores and like tourist attractions and a whole ass aquarium there. So we were walking around, and I saw that they were advertising that they have like a giant penguin enclosure. And so I was like, hey, you want to go see the penguins? And we were like, yeah, we're going to go see the penguins. They had these like really pretty tropical fish setups in the front. They had alcohol and ice cream. So this was like a shark caramel parfait and like an orange something or other cocktail with a light up cube in it. It was delicious. I had a great time. I enjoyed that immensely. Shit. I started pushing buttons on my OBS, and I lost where my oh fuck, you reminded me I have ice cream. Hell yeah, ice cream. Get that ice cream. I will never say no to Penguin. I knew you would never say no to Penguin. I knew you would be like down to clown with Penguin. And I wanted to see you walk in, and one of the first rooms is like these jellyfish, and like they're in a big pool, and they have these like rainbow lights going off. 26 ice cream certainly cannot hurt me. Absolutely not. ice cream is for all hours. You can get like shockingly up close to the penguins, as you can see here. Like you could just stand there and yeah, penguins.
You guys have no idea how well behaved I'm being. Not trying to pick a fight with these guys. They got like a whole squad though, so I don't know how good my chances are. And they're amphibious. They could drag me underwater and I'd be done in a second. Mad respectable dudes. Have a great day.
So yeah, you could get like super duper close to the penguins. At some point, a couple keepers like came out from kind of like the left side of the frame of that video. There's a door there. They came out and they kind of looked like they were checking on the penguins, like they were gonna maybe feed the penguins at some point. And a couple of what I am guessing were very food motivated penguins were like camping out by the door, like sticking their heads like by the crack in the bottom of the door, like they were waiting for something. So we stood there for like probably an hour, and I mean, no time spent with a penguin is wasted. Like we got to see these little guys get like super up close. They were doing all their like hopping and diving and G behavior. Oh god, yeah. The only difference between the penguins and Darjeeling is that the penguins were not also simultaneously recording a podcast. It would have been really cool if they'd made a ton of penguin noises waiting for the food, but there was they don't make an official schedule event for penguin feeding. You know, there's a chance they might have, because they were very like detailed about how much they knew about the penguins. Like they had a big I'm like putting my arms up when I don't have an arm toggle right now, but they had like a big relationship chart of like how all the penguins got along with each other and how the penguins also got along with like the keepers. It was very, very intense. It was like a Real Housewives sort of situation. Like there was one penguin that like got divorced and then got remarried, and then there was like another set of penguins where they used to be like besties, but then one penguin started gunning for the other penguin's husband because like this species of penguins are apparently like monogamous. So like there was a huge penguin chart. So like I'm sure they had a feeding time and I didn't see it. Do they have any gay penguins? I did not see any gay penguins. But I gotta think. At one point there was an ice cream parlor in Tokyo, themed after the penguins in that kid's book about the baby penguin that had like gay papas. I'll check if it's still open. They did not have any gay penguins, but there is a gay penguin themed ice cream place. Last I checked in Tokyo, run by a gay couple, and that seemed cute. But the drama, yeah, there was like a lot of penguin drama. There was a QR code that you could scan to like get a chart of all the penguin drama going on. There was like a couple of penguins that were like the male of the two was like a delinquent. Oh, they did allude to two of the penguins being gay because they groom each other. Yeah, was that I remember that. Was that the two lady penguins or two dude penguins? I think it was two dude penguins. They groomed each other. Or maybe it was two lady penguins. I don't know. I feel like the lady penguins had a lot of drama going on. Like there were the ones who were like divorcing and like gunning for each other's like husbands. There was one lady penguin who hooked up with like a delinquent, and then she started misbehaving to like impress him, I think. Yeah. It's two of the girls. Yeah. Oh, and there was also there was one dude penguin who married a lady penguin who's like 16 years his elder. So he was like a super MILF chaser, but he was also like super husband guy. Like, if I can get this penguin relationship chart again, I will post it because it is so good. They also had like relationships with their keepers. Yeah. There's the MILF chaser penguin. I was very proud of him. Oh yeah, I had some music going just to kind of fill the background yapping, just in case. But yeah. There was MILF chaser penguin. There were some homosocial penguins. There was husband robbing penguins. There were some penguins that had like very pointed relationships with their keepers. At one point, one of the keepers like opened the door to like the little side area that was like off over here, and penguin just tried to like crawl into the door, and she kind of had to like pick them up and like yeet them out of the door again. So it's penguin social roles are fascinating. Like they live in their little colonies. They have their like fun social bonds. I don't think I could survive the like cutthroat life of penguin court. But these guys, they seem to be thriving. They were very cool to watch for an extended amount of time. Oh, the music started suddenly and I was like, what is that? Yeah, I realized that I accidentally paused my background music, and I was like, oh, I should put that on while I'm yapping. But this is kind of a more upbeat track. I wonder if we got... I just have sort of a maybe this one's more chill. Just a little loser penguin in the corner. There was one penguin, I think he's up here somewhere, where he was like super oh, just being the lone loser. No, I'm telling you, no. You'd be friend penguin. You're friend penguin. There is one penguin that was like up on Pride Rock somewhere, and he was there like the whole ass time. And I'm pretty sure he was like the one on the penguin relationship chart that was like the cock of the walk, to put it in Celebrity Jeopardy terms. Did that get mod checked for the word loser? Yes, it did. I'm actually kind of shocked. I'm like wondering if the Twitch auto mod forgot everything I allowed while I was out, because like it's blocked a lot of weird stuff that I would not think would get blocked, but I have allowed loser penguin, because, you know, loser penguins. I think that's a perfectly fine thing to say. We are penguin free speech absolutists here, so as long as you don't break out any penguin slurs, I will allow most talk about penguins. Yeah, I strongly suspect that the auto mod just forgot everything, because damn son, it's been nuking a lot of words that I did not expect it to nuke recently. And by recently, I mean like the last 2 times I've streamed. Let's see. Yeah, that was the Sumida Aquarium. That was also the night we went to the World Beer Museum, where they had like 100 international beers on tap, and I had a Corona Rita because I do not respect myself or international cuisine. It wasn't even that good of a Corona Rita, but like it was funny, so I did it. I wonder if all the auto mod allowances are on a timer that runs out. I always thought it was like perpetual, but like I cannot imagine that someone has not said loser in my chat up until now. Or like, I think someone got auto modded while I was playing Honkai for like saying shitty or something. I'm like, no, we can say shit, it's fine. I've definitely allowed shit in the past, so I don't know, maybe it is on a timer. Maybe it's just like, oh, maybe you're not cool with that again. We will just reestablish consent, and like, that's fine, I guess, but damn. It's kind of a pain to have to like re-allow everything. yeah, that was our penguin adventure. I love these little dudes. They're so funky and fun. And then we also staying on the right side of the Yamanote line, we went to a bunch of collab cafes all at once in one day. Just because a lot of the collab cafes do happen to be in Akihabara, I guess, to capture the nerd demographic. So this is Eorzea Cafe, which was the Final Fantasy XIV collaboration. You can see here that there was this like rare beef bowl with an egg on top that was themed after Pandemonium. If you've played Final Fantasy XIV, that would be P10. And it was delicious. Although, as you can see, he's not very much of a looker there, so I ate his face pretty much immediately. Here we also have Banui. It was the legally distinct holiday of Hatching Tide in-game recently, so they had a bunny egg tart. And this was kiwi pancakes with cotton candy shaped like clouds and a big ice cream cone whale horn for the sky whale Bismarck. He is in fact very horny. And then this is Banui. Yes. Oh, he's so cute. Little Banui's so cute. All these like little character cutouts like of Pandemonium here and of Bunny here and of the Automaton Queen on the Machinist drink, they're all made out of like edible rice cracker called Monaka. I happily ate Pandemonium and Automaton Queen, but none of us could eat Bunny because Bunny was too cute and you would feel like a monster afterwards. So no one ate Bunny. I also got Bunny. After you turned down Bunny was free for all, and no one could do it because you didn't want to feel like a monster. Like, look at that little face, so cute. I seriously needed to know that because I spent way too much time looking at Back with Ice Cream. Hello, Final Fantasy XIV. I didn't know if you could eat the thingies. Yeah, some places they will be very visibly like cardboard. But if you go to both Eorzea Cafe and the Monster Hunter bar, you can eat everything that's on there. Like, I immediately picked this motherfucker up and put him in my face. Because I like tanking that duty, but he's very ugly. And then I also got, Monaka. They're like little rice cracker wafers. They're delicious. I got the Uriange drink, which is alcoholic, I guess.
I've had this one. Strawberry ice.
So you just like pour delicious into it. And it just fills up and makes a very, very pretty color there.
It was like blueberry ice or something.
I think there's a Thancred drink that is also alcoholic. And the Yashtola drink is a red wine of some sort. But I got the Uriange one because I hadn't tried it before. It was really good. Oh, the DIY aspect is awfully charming. Blue Curacao? Good question, actually. Let me see if I got the menu up here. I can, like... Honestly, a lot of the times, I will completely forget what is in these things, and I'll just be like, yeah, give that to me. I don't care what's in it. It's Uriange drink. Let's see. Grand menu. What does it say here? Oh, they already changed the menu. It's Limlayan for the... Let's see. Black pineapple liqueur, blueberry syrup, soda, lemon slices. So, no blue curacao. It's some sort of unnamed liqueur. that appears to be blueberry flavored. Oh, it was orange. It wasn't that orangey. It was, yeah, it was blueberry-ish. It was fun. Actually, what's the Thancred drink? I forget. I've had the Thancred drink before. Thancred is lemon julep, Yakult, Malibu. Oh, damn. Yeah, Thancred's drink is pretty intense, too. They were good. It was tasty. So yeah. We had a nice time at Eorzea Cafe. I'm weak for things that turn my mouth blue. Oh, you would have a fantastic time at collaboration cafes. There's a lot of blue things. I laughed at the Thancred one because of the Malibu. Honestly, yeah, same. When I read Malibu there, I was like, okay. Like it's like a white and it's the colors of like the Gunbreaker artifact jacket, so you know. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh my god, he's a California girl. He's undeniable. He does, in fact, wear Daisy Dukes and a bikini on top, so you know, I can't judge him. No judgment here. But yeah, that was lunch. The machinist drink here was like kiwi and cola. Weirdly good. Very tasty. They had like the mushed kiwi here at the bottom. Super enjoyed that. I just love a little bit of seed in my mouth. Just you know, tasty, crunchy seed. The Bismarck pancakes were really cool. I just love seeing cotton candy. where's my yes, there. I love seeing cotton candy in configurations, even though like it may not add a lot. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah. And then we went to the Monster Hunter bar in the evening. So they had like these fun little dudes up front to greet you, just like very cute stuffed palico. They had the big meat spit that you could turn. This was a Yankutku pizza with egg salad, which was fucking delicious. I just love a little bit of seed in my mouth. What can I say? Wait, do I have a fun effect I could set off for that? I can just do like, yeah, just a little bit of seed, you know, having a good time. Yeah. We went to Monster Hunter Bar. It was great. Speaking of like the DIY aspect of drinks, this was the Gos Harang. Which also had cotton candy, and I completely fucked it up, as you will see.
Oh. Shit. Fuck. Tits.
So, like, you know, I tried to gently pour it on top and completely fucked that up. Which, you know, it was still delicious anyways. So I guess it's fine. I didn't have space to, oh shit, what the fuck? Cotton candy is so delicate to liquids. Like, I honestly expected the liquid to like cut right through it. So when it sort of like rolled off and spilled onto the table, I was quite surprised. Like that made me cross. I thought I had planned so well to like get a very pretty pour for my video, and instead I just, yeah, I'm Edward Tequila Hands. I'm just like, it's blowing up everywhere. Oh yeah, Gos Harang was a tequila based drink, wasn't it? And then the Zinogre drink, I think, it came with like little soda flavored candies and like little poppy rocks. And so you were supposed to like toss that into the drink because he's an electric monster, so it gives you like the zap 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 sort of effect. That was good. I think that was a vodka drink. Takes a vodka drink, takes a whiskey drink. takes a monster drink. Takes a... It's like it's on fire, but the fire that's consuming it is water. Honestly, accurate for Goss Harag, because... Let me see if I can pull up a picture of him right here. Goss Harag! He is a super fucking cool monster, I'm just saying. Tits, see full-size image. Bring me Goss Harag. Come on, OBS. Yeah, so, this is Goss Harag. He is kind of a bear? Question mark? He's something. But his fun little gimmick is he'll like breathe ice onto his hands. So if you see like his little one ice blade here, he can like turn the ice blades on his hands into like dual blades, or sometimes he'll get like a blade and a shield. It's a very cool fight. So yes, highly enjoyed the drink that I completely ruined. For a very cool monster. Fucking love Goss Harag. And honestly, like, big props to Mod Mofubot, who sat there and listened to me, like, watch the Coco Melon of all the monster fights they had on, like, the TVs at the cafe, and just, like, give commentary on what monster it was and how fun the fight was. It was absolutely my own personal Coco Melon. They were running the videos they did for the top 20 most popular monsters that they did for the 20th anniversary. They did a poll, and so they did like, yeah, the top 20, maybe the top 10. They had really long sequences for the more popular ones. So I was sitting there watching like, oh yeah, I don't know why they had Crimson Star Valstrax and regular Valstrax as separate monsters in the poll. And they also had Ruiner Nergigante and regular Nergigante as separate monsters in the poll. And that was very much my own personal Coco Melon. I learned a lot. I don't remember because I was drunk though. Honestly, the fact that you sat through it and put up with it at all is more than I could have asked for, because I was very heavily Coco Melons at that point. I was just like, I have another slide of like things that I found in the Monster Hunter bar that I absolutely needed to take pictures of. So I was very much Monster Hunter pilled to the max. They had out front, they had this vending machine decorated with palicos, and you could get like a tasty lemon soda. This is the Guild armor and the Anjanath armor by some big meats. This is the Kezu hunting horn. They had a big case full of Monster Hunter goods, and I took a picture of the little Palico ones. And in the background is a very janky looking Legiana plush. I was absolutely in my element. Oh, I was so delighted. I didn't think I'd be so excited to be in the Monster Hunter bar again. But surprise, I absolutely was. We were modestly near, this is the insect glaive that they had in the bar, along with the buggy friend. That's the weapon I main, so I was very excited to see that, and I took pictures. Okay, so yeah, Monster Hunter bar. Oh, it is so fun. I have a bajillion more pictures. I took so many pictures. I just really like Monster Hunter. I think Monster Hunter Wilds is fantastic. I'm so excited to see more monsters from Monster Hunter Wilds. I can't wait until they release Master Rank. I am working on soloing Arch-Tempered Ray Dao. I can go without carding in a party. I don't know how I'll do. I don't know how I do solo. I gotta try it. Gotta do it. But anyway, I love monsters. Surprise! Surprising everyone. Did you know I am coming out as a Monster Hunter fan? Yay! Now I can finally be myself. And by myself, be myself, I mean the same way I've been since I've started streaming. Because all I do. We're so proud, so shocked. Yeah! Huzzah! Monster Hunter! Yeah, it was fucking great. I love Monster Hunter Bar. It's very fun. There was like a giant ass bowl of sake for Mizutsune that they usually have. They were sold out that night, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have bought the giant ass Mizutsune sake. We also have Palico Dash Juice, which I think is just a whole ass bottle of plum wine mixed with different other sodas and fruit juices, and is absolutely fucking delicious. If you ever are there, they have again, I highly recommend that one. But anyway, here is our second cat cafe. A truly delightful establishment called Cat Cafe Calaugh. It's just outside Osaka Station. They have a fucking fantastic food menu. They let you have beer while you pet cats, which is a huge plus. That right there in the top left, the food picture, that's a camembert cheese and honey crepe. I think Mofubot had French toast there as well, and it was delicious and wonderful. The owner and the staff is super nice. I think most of the kitties are adopted. I believe the owner, I couldn't find where I read this. I think it was like in one of their little menu books. The owner started it after I think it was the Tohoku quake up near Fukushima. He took in kitties, and now he has a lovely cat cafe. This autograph in the red frame is from voice actor Hanae Natsuki. If you're not familiar with him, he streams video games and is very, very funny, and also really fucking loves his cats. So, like, the fact that they got endorsement from a popular cat-loving nerd seiyuu is a fantastic, like, nod in their favor. This autograph, I was not familiar with the people who signed it. They were in some idol anime, I believe. I don't remember anymore. But anyway, this place is so cool. The cats will wander over and sit on the table you are eating at if they are given an opportunity. Like, you can see this little dude was sitting at the table between us and this other patron over here. This little buddy hopped on a table. This little guy was on a table. I think at some point, Mofubot's chair got stolen. Because they got up to go pet a cat, and then another cat came and sat in their spot. Which, honestly, if toxoplasmosis, right? I'm just like, just shed all your hair into my food. It's extra protein. I will eat cat fur in my crepe and in my beer, and I will have the best time of my life. It was honestly super duper charming. God, it was so cozy. It was really nice. Everyone was very nice. All, like, the owner and the staff was all, like, super close with the cats. They were very sweet. And honestly, what better advertisement than this sign that was out in the front of this cat licking its lips in front of a glass of beer? I don't think fur has protein. Aw, man. Well, I mean, like calcium, keratin. What would fiber? Here I am, like, is there any nutritional benefit? Nutrition in cat hair. There we go. Is there... Aha! Okay, Quora. Here we go. Quora says, is cat hair dangerous to inhale or eat? Huh. Digesting. Cat hair is mostly made of protein, 91%. Our digestive system uses stomach acid and protease enzymes to break down the protein. Where it becomes a problem is if someone digests a huge amount of cat hair and plugs the digestive system. They fight the microplastics. Yeah. I just like, I intake all the earth cat toxoplasmosis. I put it into my digestive system. And then the toxoplasmosis worms go into my balls and fight the microplastics to get out of my balls. I come back to his cat hair digestible, and then you resubscribe. Thank you. I am very grateful that the unhinged content I provide in this channel is okay, and in fact, oh no, I don't want to know how to keep my cat's coat shiny. I don't know how to keep my own cat shiny. I want to know if I eat cat hair, what macros am I getting? And I think the answer is it appears to be protein. Cat hair is 91%. Is cat hair good for humans? Okay, I don't care about allergens. I don't care about dandruff. I care about if I eat a strand of cat hair, what is the caloric breakdown? What am I digesting? And I guess the answer is protein. Anyways. I definitely delete your search history. I mean, okay, I will straight up copy and paste what I searched. My search term. Straight up copy and paste it from my Google. My search term is there any nutrition in cat hair? You know, just in case you get cat hair in your mouth. Because cats are gonna put it there and everywhere else. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to eat another cat's hair. Like, I am not going to go over to, oh shit, what was this dude's name? It was a really cute name. What was this cat's name? There was a cat named Ushiwaka. I think this... It was a super cute name. This white cat had a really cute name. He was very cute. Anyway, I would not willingly lick him to get his hair to consume. But if he happened to walk by and get cat hair in my beer, and I ingested that cat hair, I would not be mad. I freak out when I get dog hair on my shirt. I guess that's understandable. I mean, as a feline, I am in fact used to having hair everywhere. I've got dog hair all over me. I've got cat hair all over me. I have been to Dipsy Doodle's humble abode, and I have come back months later with just like, I find obviously Dipsy Doodle's cat's hair in my bag. And I'm just like, how did that get there? Like, I was there months ago, and I've used this bag millions of times afterwards, and there's still cat remnants. Is this the cat part talking or the boy part? You know, it's probably more the boy part. I think if it was the cat part talking, I would be more okay with consuming the fur of another cat. But unfortunately, I am a little bit more boy than I am cat. So, you know. In your neighbor's house? Oh, I absolutely bet. I hope your neighbors are just covered in your cat's fur. It's what they deserve. But yeah, this cat cafe was fucking fantastic. It is well reviewed by Hanai Natsuki, who also played like a bunch of funny horror games. I highly recommend watching his streams. Not that he needs any promotion from me, but you know. But yeah. Cats. Let's see. I only have a couple. Oh, I only have one more slide. Guys, I only have one more slide. How are we feeling? Cats. Hell yeah. You know what? I'm gonna, before I get to my last slide, Cat Cafe, I'm gonna try to see if I can get a page of my dearly departed actual favorite cat cafe that is now, unfortunately, out of business. The cake's gonna come back, I'm sure. Okay, so, there's the cake. I love how you made a PowerPoint for us about your vacation. Look, I gotta, like, get my, big boy VTuber cred going. I have to make at least one PowerPoint. I gotta do it at least once. And if it was to cram as many photos of cats onto one page as I could, I felt that was a worthwhile endeavor. So let's see. This is the Neighborhood Cats review of my former favorite cat cafe in Japan called Cafe 299. It is unfortunately closed now, but it was a big spot in Ikebukuro. Cake so tasty. Yeah. I mean, look, it is also the tasty cat theme. So like, you know, cat. I gotta put it on my to-do list, but I don't know that anyone could top the cat slides. I mean, I think your graphic design chops are top-notch, so I think you can got some good stuff going. You can do it. Yeah, this is Cafe 299. It used to be in Ikebukuro. It's closed now, which is sad. But they're great. I wonder if oh, that's, uh-oh. So, Tocco frolicking with clads. Oh, that's me, yeah! Yeah, I loved this place. It was in Ikebukuro. It had a bajillion manga volumes there. You could get like free ice cream and soda. There were like beds, there were couches. I gotta find a photo. I don't know if it is doable at this point anymore, but there was a cat at that 299 location called Donguri. And I loved Donguri. Like, Donguri was my own geriatric child. How do I exit full screen? There we go. Exit full screen mode. Donguri, Cat Cafe 299. Donguri was a little orange Persian creature. Very old from what I... Oh, yes! There they are! Oh, hold on. I found a picture of Donguri. Hold on, everyone. Hold the fuck up. This is my favorite cat in the world. At least one that's in a cat cafe. This is Donguri. Little fluffy Persian. Just an absolute adorable creature. Smush-faced. Old as fuck. So friendly. I miss Donguri every day of my life. I hope Donguri is having a great life wherever she is now. I think Donguri was a lady cat. I don't remember. Maybe a boy cat. Either way, doesn't matter. Gender does not affect how cute Donguri is. Look at Donguri. Perfect creature. I hope wherever Donguri is, they're having a great day. But yeah, that's my favorite. That was my favorite place, Cat Cafe 299. It is gone now. I miss it. I think about it every day. As you can see, I Donguri was on my mind. And then this is just the last page I have. I had no idea how to condense all my feelings about. I'm gonna, you know what? Fuck it. I'm leaving the cake there. I'm making the cake bigger. I'm gonna put the cake right there. Yeah. All right. So yeah. This is just like the last photo I have about my vacation. I had to cut myself off at some point because I was like, this is running long. Are you sure you're gonna yap this long? Spoiler, I yapped longer than I anticipated. So this is a slide about how much I love Shibuya. Oh, the cake is pinned to me. Hold on, I am a cake boy. Yay, I'm in a cake. All right, we're keeping this. I like this. This is good. Hi, what the fuck is in that taiyaki? Okay, so, I'm so glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked. That is something called a 10 yen bread. It is basically made the same way as a taiyaki is. So you kind of like put the batter in two sides of a mold. You put something in the middle. You put the mold together. You bake it. But the filling in a 10 yen bread is cheese. It is gooey mozzarella cheese, and I think sometime between 2020 and 2023, it became a trend to make the cheese inside rainbow colored. So now if you go to Takeshita Street in Harajuku, you can get these 10 yen breads, and the cheese inside of them is rainbow colored. I can never let husband learn of this. Oh god, it was such a problem because this became popular while I was unable to go to Earth for that long span of time between like 2020 2023, and I was still following like all the Instagram accounts of the stores I used to frequent, and I would see like all the shop clerks. They're turning the friggin' grilled cheese gay. Just with like dye. I am guessing it's just like, you know, dye, like food colors. Yeah, I mean, if they're doing it with something else, I actually... do I care? I don't think I really care. Whatever it is, it's just, it's gay cheese. They're turning the cheese gay. Alex Jones warned us about this, and then we sued his ass into oblivion. It's what he deserves. It's what he deserves. But anyway, yeah. That became a thing, and I saw all these lovely store people being like, here's our goopy rainbow cheese, and I'm like, I fucking want that. I fucking want that so bad. And I finally got to eat it, and it's so good, and now I eat it anytime I see it. So the second we got to Harajuku, I was like, I need to get my 10 yen bread. I need to get my gay-ass cheese. And surprise, I got my gay-ass cheese. I don't have a photo of it here, but the other thing that's very popular in Harajuku, like perennially, is crepes. You get like a crepe, they stuff it with like ice cream and custard and cake sometimes, fruit, Nutella, super delicious. Boba's big there. Those long twisty potato fries, like where it's like can I spin myself in live 2D? Like, oh no, shit, that's not it. Oh, wrong yeah, woo! Like the twisty where they rotate. Oh, there I go. Now I'm rotating. Yeah! Yeah, the twisty rotate hurricane fries that you see at the American carnivals. Those are apparently big in Harajuku now. There's like a bunch of stores there that like advertise selling really long French fries on sticks. So yeah, those are popular. I am still loyal to the crepe and the 10 yen bread. Do my sneakers have paw details? Yes, they do. Hold on. Where'd my... Oh my god, where'd my cursor go? Boom. Beans. Okay, back to being a... Oh, I guess, can we delete the cake? No, I think the cake's here to stay. I'm just gonna go back inside the cake now, I guess. Okay, back inside the cake. Thank you. Yeah, I have legs. I have this model is full body. But parts of it don't really move, so I don't have a huge reason to use the legs very often. But they are there. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah! I am tall now. Good morning! Hi there! Hi, Echo. You're just in time to see my legs. There we go. And I can, like, animate the tail. My model rigger is super cool. So yeah. I got me my shoesies. I got me my animated tail. Leg boy. I have very small legs, at least in my mind, but they're good ones, I guess. Yeah, I have a full body. I don't have a... Oh, the cheese is... Oh, the cheese might hit my crotch. Hold on. Where's that gonna hit? Where's it gonna... Oh, no, it still hits my face. Okay. Ah, excellent. I wasn't sure if it would, like, track where my face was, or if it was gonna, like, hit the spot where my face usually is, which is where my, crotch now is. I panicked. I had a moment of, like, ooh, wait. How does this technology work? The answer is it does track my face, but I think if you did something else, it might have just hit my crotch. Who knows? All right, can I move myself back into the normal spot? There we go. Now we know for the future. Yeah, you know, just in case if you ever need to cheese me again. It will always hit my face, apparently. Yeah, the other cool thing, the fries might have dinged your crotch. Actually, hold on. Let's try this. Let's see if... I think the fries might get my crotch because... Okay, I am in place. Alright, let's fling something. Let's see what happens. It might... Oh. Shit. Hold on. My, Oh, shit. My bonk thing crashed. Apparently, when I try to floor fries myself... Oh, hey! Someone finally got the free boneless wings for trans people. Congratulations! Free wings! Yeah! That was hiding in there for a while. I'm glad it finally RNG'd its way to the top. Hey, yeah! I guess while we were busy handing out all the free wings, we sold out of fries because my... I can't believe you have a moving tail, but it's always out of frame. I can... You know, I can, if I'm big down here like this, I can flick it up. I just tend to forget to do it because it's not like automated. There's a button I press. So I can like have my tail pop up over here, and it hangs out. Maybe I'll do that more often, because it is pretty fun. I do like having the tail option. It just kind of like, yay! For some reason, I never thought about you having a tail. Of course I have a tail. Most self-respecting cats have tails. If you come out of the tailless cat contingent, then I suppose you would not have a tail. But I do have a tail. If I had a tail, I'd wag it so often. I could do that. I can yay! Yeah, my model rigger really thought of everything. They're super fucking cool. Highly recommend. Yeah. I got my tail. He wags. Ha ha. Let's see, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the other thing that was cool that I got to see in Harajuku is this. See this guitar? This is a Rathalos is it Telecaster? Anyway, it is a Rathalos Fender guitar. They had it on display. It's actually not that expensive, but unfortunately, I play absolutely no instruments and have no musical talent, so I have no reason to buy the Rathalos guitar. But it's very cool, and I'm glad I got to see it. Rathalos hunting horn. Yeah, you just like, whoa, where is it? Hold on. I should make a button for that. There it is. Yeah, thank you. Hunting horn dude. I really need to like make that a free dude for myself on my stream deck here. I gotta get a free dude button for myself. But yeah, we gotta see the Rathalos Telecaster. I think they also had a Hello Kitty one there. That was pretty cool. We hung out at like this building over here is called La Forêt Harajuku. That's kind of like the Lolita and alt fashion department store. So you like go to the basement and most of the stores down there are like Lolita or punk, or they have oh shit, what's that place called? They have like a tech wear store in there, and they make like tactical neko mimi that you can wear on your head, or like tactical armor bikinis. That place is super cool. So that's all in La Forêt, and I fucking love that place. I could like live there happily. That's also where the beer gacha machine used to be. It was in a store called Itokyoki, which translates to like Love and Madness. And a lot of the stuff they sell is just like things on consignment from like small crafters or like accessory makers. And so they just have like little cubbies set up with handmade jewelry and clothes and shit. You can go look and see what is cool and poppin'. I have bought many fun like rings and bracelets from there. I love that place. Yeah, La Foré's fucking great. If you've ever played Hypnosis Michael or The World Ends With You, you're probably familiar with 109. That's in the middle of Shibuya proper, kind of right, not right outside, but pretty close to the station. That's also the big department store for fashion in the area. In the 2010s, it was like a Gyaru hotspot, like all the Gyaru brands were there. Gyaru's coming back. Oh my god. Gyaru is coming back. I guarantee it. Mofubot found like a homage shirt in the spins in the 109 that was like for Kuro gals, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It was just all these cute girls with bleached hair in leopard print and huge nails. Gyaru's coming back. I can feel it in my bones. There were the fluffy leopard tail accessories that you could like hang off your phone or your bag. That was there. That was pretty cool. Trust me, I feel it. Gyaru's coming back. Gyaru's coming back. I don't even wear Gyaru, but I just think that the style is super cool. It's very bright and fun, and I just like it. I think it's very cool. I love Kogal. It's a fun subculture, right? I just, like, I think that if you were of an age where you were kind of, like, geeky or weeby in, like, the 2000s or the 2010s, you saw gals and you're just like, those are the coolest outfits I've ever seen. Like, oh god, what was it? Shit, forgot the brand name now. There was one brand name that like went out of business, and I was actually like sad, even though I never owned any clothes from them. But they were a gal brand. Shit, I can't remember it now. This happens every time. So I'm guessing you had fun. I sure did. I had a great time. I just like going places on Earth and like vibing. Like, I'll do historical stuff or tours or whatever, but it's not like my favorite thing to do when I travel. I just like to find fun places to see and vibe and hang out. I am super addicted to Tabe-Log. Like, they hardcore took like Atlantic City fashion pre-Jersey Shore and made it intentional. Yes! Technology is great because you can broadcast in HD from the moon, right? I am coming live to you from the moon with my the pictures I took from Japan on Earth. It is so cool. I think like Atlantic City fashion pre-Jersey Shore is a very good way to describe it. Like, they are just completely unironic about it. They just love it. They want their nails a bajillion miles long and covered in leopard prints. They want to bedazzle everything, and I support them. I love gals. Gals are so great. But yeah, I really hope that it comes back for real. But yeah, I had a great time. I might call it a night pretty soon because I'm getting kind of tired. I have been shuttle lagged from travel. I have not been sleeping the greatest. I will like be unable to sleep, and then I will wake up and be like, well fuck, I gotta go to the diner now and do work. And I'll be like exhausted the whole time, and I keep thinking all day, I'm like, if I just hang in there, if I just get to the end of the day without falling asleep in front of people, I'll go home and I'll go to sleep and I'll fix my sleep schedule. It's been 3.5 hours of yapping. It's your last slide. I know, I didn't expect it to last this long. I'm glad you had fun. I really loved hearing you talk about it. Oh, thank you. No, I have so many words about random shit you can do or see when you travel in like Tokyo and Kyoto. Like, just completely nothing. Absolute nothing burgers. But yap. And I'm excited. You should do more yaps? I appreciate that. Like I said before, I get nervous about just doing yaps because I have zoomies, and so if I'm not like directly doing something or like beating something to death, I feel self-conscious. But so it's good. I'm glad that the yapping has worked out. I am having fun. I'm having a great time. And I guess I will find reasons to do it more again soon. But I could do a Monsters yap. I could do a roller derby yap. I do want to do a roller derby yap at some point. Maybe like when some of my league mates go to like nationals or something. I definitely want to show that because holy shit, really good roller derby players are astounding. My league, So we have several teams. We have like the travel team, the A team, the B team. I'm on like the B team. I'm the baby. But they started doing like all team practices. And so I was skating behind like a super senior member of the travel team and watching her like do stops impossibly fast right in front of me. It was so cool. So I would love to like be able to stream some of like the travel team or like the nationals games and just like yap about roller derby because it is so much fun. And yeah. I actually, now that I think about it, I actually have a game tomorrow. So it is probably in my best interest to at least try to get some rest before I have to like go get beaten up by people much larger than me. Willingly. I do it willingly. It's very fun. Sometimes I will like run at people that I know I'm not going to be able to take a hit from just to see what happens. And the answer is I get sent flying airborne. And that's fun. But yeah, I think I will call it a night here. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for everyone who stopped by and hung out and listened to me yap and watched me play with my model. I am going to go get some sleep before my game tomorrow. And I will probably like post dumb photos of my skates from the track. So thank you for stream, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you all so much. I had so much fun. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you everyone. I'm going to go ahead and hit the stream end button now. I'll like link a bunch of stuff that I talked about linking on Blue Sky. And maybe when I upload this to YouTube as well. So have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you all next week.